Good afternoon and welcome to Gateshead International Stadium. It's FA Trophy action here. The last time Gateshead were in FA Trophy action here at Gateshead International Stadium, it was an FA Trophy semi-final, where Gateshead progressed to Wembley. A different occasion here today and a different team to what it was in the last round. But we'll fill you in on all of that and you won't miss a kick here on the Heed Army podcast. It is a fully interactive one. If you're from Western-super-Mare, we'd love you to get interactive with us and let us know your thoughts and views on your team, and we'll get into that very shortly. We do have the teams as well, and Gateshead have a changed lineup. We'll get into that because there has been some comings and goings at Gateshead over the last few weeks, and well, no doubt we'll talk about that as well. But my name's David Gaddis. It's a pleasure to be with you here. I'm joined by Mark Carruthers, and Mark. A lot can happen in football, and it has in just a couple of weeks at Gateshead.
The understatement of the century. Yeah, I mean, we sat here, just under a month ago, and spoke about how positive things were and how, the likes of your Werns and people like that were playing well, and how Archie Mare looked great in goal, and, really looking forward to a second half of the season that was full of positivity. And you know what? I'm going to be honest here, and the last 2 weeks have been a challenge. Wednesday night wasn't great. But yes, there's changes today, but we look at the players that aren't in the squad. If they come back in over the next few weeks, obviously good news about Ed Francis will be back soon. Hopefully Robbie Tinkler won't be too far away. You've got Regan Booty on the bench, you've got Luke Hannon on the bench, Eddie Beach who's come in on the bench. There's still a strong squad there, and there's still a squad capable of coping at this level.
And names as well. You missed two names out. Joe Grayson as well will be back in contention in the next couple of weeks from following his concussion. And Mamadou Job, whose loan was extended to the end of the season. So it is very positive. We have spoken about this at length on the podcast and probably will more on the next one. But I think Gateshead and Gateshead fans probably do realise where they are in the ecosystem of football, let alone in the ecosystem of the National League. For instance, there's managers in this league whose wages for the season for themselves, their own personal wage, is bigger than Gateshead's playing budget. And that's what Gateshead's up against in this league. And Gateshead have to use the transfer market, whether it be bring players in free, develop them, sell them on. That is the business model here. And that is the reality of a small club playing in a big league.
It is, and there's a few clubs in the Northeast that are doing similar. I mean, I know it's not the greatest thing to compare Gateshead with Blythe Spartans, but they're going through similar in their league and having to do a similar thing. And you look at the way they're doing it is very similar. They're bringing young players from elsewhere. They're they're doing what they have to, and Gateshead will do the same thing. They're looking to bring in young players from elsewhere, give them an opportunity to shine, just as many that have moved on have done. Well, so that will continue happening.
And we're talking about players shining, and that's exactly what's happened with those loan players. Of course, Lofthouse and Archie Mare were shining lights this season, for different reasons in their positions. And, Gateshead have got they're the perfect loans, so to speak. The player developed for the parent club, and we got the best out of them here and helped us on the pitch at Gateshead. And it's got to be said that it's a shining light and a real shot in the arm for Gateshead that players do develop here, and that can be the next advertisement for the club to bring in the next Archie Mare, the next Lofthouse.
Look, the way I'd look at it, Dave, is that clubs high up the pyramid, and I'm talking, Chelsea have just loaned a player at Gateshead.
Yeah.
When was the last time you could have said something like that? I mean, I know there's links with Mags and stuff like that, but when you look at it and you think, right, a Premier League club, a two-time Champions League winner, have loaned a player to Gateshead. Now, that only happens because Gateshead have now got a reputation of helping players develop, of trusting young players and giving them game time.
And also just looking at the track record of goalkeepers that have been at Gateshead, over the last 5-6 seasons, you have a number one goalkeeper in the Championship, another one that just made their debut in a European competition, the UEFA Cup or Euro Cup, I think it is.
I may well be reunited with a certain manager.
Yes,
next week or so.
And also as well, you had Chapman at Huddersfield making his first team debut.
So I'm getting in the national cap.
Yeah, and this is something that's got to be said. I know a lot of people say, why do we keep loaning goalkeepers or loaning left backs, so to speak, players in certain positions? It's because we can do well with them. And Gateshead, as I mentioned before, I don't want to bang the drum of money, but the ecosystem we're in, if Gateshead can exploit the loan market to the way they have and the way it's worked, where everyone comes out enjoying it, then more credit to it. Because I'll talk about a player now. Camille Conter came on loan, came to watch Gateshead the other night away at Chesterfield. They don't do that if they didn't love their time at Gateshead and wish to see Gateshead do well because of their time they spent there.
I'll tell you something else as well. We haven't mentioned Matty Jacob, who scored his first goal for Hull.
I know, amazing in the FA Cup. Yes, he scored the late equalizer against Birmingham City, and that's just a prime example. Just another name of players that have come here and used the loan system for their own personal development. Because remember, it's not just about Gateshead; it's about the player, the parent club, and us. And 9 times out of 10, there's not many loans that haven't really worked out here at Gateshead, which is quite a high statistic, really. Maybe I'm being a little bit generous, but it is very high. The players that come in, they seem to succeed.
I think the only ones that didn't was when there was that sort of fuzzy period in the first half of last season when, there were a lot of injuries going on. It was kind of more who can we get rather than which quality can we get. It was just getting people in. I think there will be more players coming in. I believe it. Probably not stating anything here, but there will be another striker coming in soon. Yeah, I believe. So that'll be a big plus to give Marcus Denanga some
competition and help as well. It depends, because Rob isn't opposed to changing tactics to get the best out of the team. But we've got a little interview here from Gates FC TV. Carl Magny, this is what he had to say in the build-up to this match here. So if you want to subscribe to Gates FC TV as well for these exclusive interviews and the great work by Jack McGragan, please do. But this is Carl Magny speaking ahead of this game.
Carl, of course, a slightly different focus coming up at the stadium tomorrow in the trophy for you. But I mean, first things first, how are the boys sort of faring, fitness and mood-wise and all that type of thing off the back of the game a couple of days ago?
Yeah, the main focus is how they would respond mentally for me. Physically, we were always going to make changes given the circumstances with personnel at the minute. But I said to them on Wednesday after the game that we had to come in with a smile on our face. Work well in training, which they have done. So I've been really pleased with the response. Obviously, that the proof will be in the performance tomorrow. We'll look after some legs because, like you say, we've got a busy period coming up. But in the situation that we're in, there's two ways you can approach it. You can throw the towel in, or you stick your chest out and you get on with it and you ride the storm, because we are short-handed in terms of availability. But I don't want to have to use that as an excuse. We want the boys the ones that are stepping out on the pitch, especially tomorrow, to attack the game with loads of confidence. And that's the only option for me. It has to be a positive mindset and a good reaction from the disappointment on Wednesday.
Yeah, and mentioning Wednesday, obviously a few new faces in the team, sort of late additions with like you said, numbers being a bit low over the last kind of week or so. But of course, a difficult one for some of them in terms of not having too much sort of time on the training pitch before going into that game. But how much he's looking forward to seeing their kind of full potential once they've had that bit of time to get used to the way you play, because obviously it's quite a demanding style and not everyone kind of clicks with it straight away, really.
Oh, absolutely. We knew going into the game on Wednesday that, especially for the new players, that was going to be so difficult for them. Getting used to new players around them, a demanding way of how we want to play, is very difficult, particularly for Beachy, goalkeeper. Ideally we'd like pre-season to get them bedded into how we do things. So listen, we were, as much as we wanted a positive outcome on Wednesday, we were always very realistic that it was going to be tough. Again, we've only been able to train this morning because we want to look after the legs. The boys were off yesterday, so it's still really early days for the new lads coming in, but it's another opportunity against good opposition. We've done our homework on Western-super-Mare, and it won't be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination, so it'll be a good opportunity for them just to get minutes into their legs. Again, getting used to the system and how we play, and it's a good opportunity for them on that front.
Yeah, and you mentioned Western-super-Mare there, of course. I mean, neutral spectators and stuff will obviously look at it as yourselves being at home and them being in the National South and pinning you down as favourites. But obviously you've already played a National South side this season as well. And I mean, like you said, there's not exactly going to be a huge disparity when you refer to it in that sense a little bit.
No, this is a good side. They like to play. We've seen plenty of them. They've got some experience in there with Football League experience. Ruben Reid up top, who leads the line, he makes the ball stick. They can play off him in high areas. Robbie Wilmot, who's played a lot of games in the league. So they've got a couple more. So it's a really tough game. Ideally, we would like to play a stronger side, but we've got to rest legs. The boys, the more senior players, if you like, we really have to look after them. So it'll be a tough game for any team that we choose to field tomorrow. And these are opposition that we need to respect. So whilst it's an opportunity for new players to get used to the system and how we play, it's not going to be easy for them. It's going to be really tough. So we're expecting a difficult task, but it's a one that we're looking forward to, and it's great that it's come around so soon after Wednesday.
Yeah, and you mentioned a little on the fitness front in terms of a few of the more senior lads who've been playing week in, week out, really having little bits of niggles here and there. But of course, Joe Grayson's not too far off coming back after his enforced sort of absence through concussion, and a little bit of good news on Ed Francis as well, that he's not going to be unavailable for as long as perhaps initially first thought as well.
Yeah, no, the picture can change dramatically for us within the space of 2-3 weeks. So that's why I've emphasised to the boys that this is, I've used the phrase ride the storm, because it is temporary. So for me, mentality and how you approach it is everything, because this is an opportunity for us as a group to get tighter, and we urge the fans and everyone connected to the club to stick with us during this time, because that's what we need. When you're in moments of adversity, and we're in a difficult period as we are in terms of personnel and what we can put on the pitch, this is the opportunity to show how strong we are as a club and as a group. So I'll be really focused on making sure the mentality of the group's right for tomorrow and in the coming weeks, and see.
Well, we just cut that interview a little bit short there. The teams are coming out onto the pitch, and this is how the visitors line up this afternoon. Max Harris in goal, Kieran Thomas, Jordan Baston, Jacob Kane, Lloyd Humphreys, Jason Pope, Robbie Wilmot, James Dodd, Jamie Sewell, Dale Grubb, or Dial Grubb as we've got written here, and Ruben Reid make up the starting lineup. On the bench is Rex Mannings, Alex Fletcher, Bailey Kempster, and Opie Edwards. Gateshead, I'll have a changed lineup here this afternoon. It is Harrison Bond in goal, getting his second start of the season. The team is captained by Kenton Richardson, Louis Story, Will Constantine, and Jordan Hunter. Ollie Tutson makes his return back to the Gateshead lineup. Jack Stott makes his home debut. Lyra Kasanu returns from his South Shields loan. Ben Warman makes his home debut as well. Conor McBride and Marcus Denanga make up the starting lineup. On the bench is Eddie Beach, Regan Booty, Luke Hannant, and Lucas Lowry. And, well, as we said in the build-up, much change here at Gateshead International Stadium. But we'll say the man that was just on our screen there just walked past Carl Magny. They're still setting out to do the same business.
Yeah, very much. There's something in place here at Gateshead that it's a philosophy that's been in place for a good few years, and they'll continue doing it, giving youth a chance. And that's what's happening today. Good to see Kenton Richardson as captain, by the way.
It certainly is. I see he's well over 50 games for the club. I think it'll be a bit more than that now. But obviously he's there for the coin toss at the moment with Dale Grubb from Western-super-Mare. They're going through that. We've got a message from Mickey Barris, of course. He's one of our brothers on the podcast. Afternoon, gents. Sorry can't be there, but I suppose listening to you handsome chaps will have to suffice. Well, hopefully Mickey is back tomorrow. We're going to be having the Heat Army podcast tomorrow night, 8 p.m. The link will be up tonight, and we'll be talking about this game and, of course, all the ins and outs in the transfer window for Gateshead, and lots to talk about. But Gateshead in a huddle at the moment. Good team spirit there. There's a lot of change went on. I have heard a whisper from that in training, the atmosphere has been very good. They haven't let their heads drop. They made a note of wanting to do that in the reaction to the Chesterfield game. Got to bounce back, and they are doing that. We are just about to kick off. Gateshead shooting towards the River Tyne in white and black strips, and yellow and blue for Western-super-Mare. And we're underway. Well, the ball is going to go out of play on the far side. Wayward ball from Constantine. But Gateshead setting up in a very familiar formation with the three centre-backs, the flying wing-backs. And at the moment, it is Ruben Reid tries to bring the ball down, but Gateshead managed to keep the ball going. McBride gets the ball out to Ollie Thompson, who carries the ball forward down the left-hand side. He's got the run inside to Denanga, gets the ball back. Good passing movement from Gateshead already, and
Very
it's
good.
out to the far side. And now can the ball come in from Hunter? There's a forward ball, cross in. It's in the ball. Forrest went to the back of the net. It went behind for a corner. And a great start from Gateshead. Lovely flowing football.
It really was, yeah. Signs of a lot of energy in the side there, wasn't there? And the movement and everything was perfect. I'll tell you what, I thought that nestled inside the near post there, but one of the Western-super-Mare defenders just
It's
seemed
an
to get it on the
optical
post.
illusion from where we were. We thought the ball was running along the back and it's taking short along the line back. It's going to come to the ball into the back. Oh, it's crossed over the top, headed away. Not fully cleared yet, though. Gateshead nodded forward, and it's going to go out from Stott for a goal kick.
Yeah.
And I just got myself confused there with Ben Warman. I'm not familiar with the body shape and the number. I was trying to figure out who it was for a second. But no, lovely. We talked about loans in the build-up there. Ollie Thompson returned from a half a season loan at Ashton. And obviously this time last year he was getting runs in the FA Trophy, got to play at Wembley. Playing with a lot more confidence there. I know it's only 30 seconds into the game when he got a touch of the ball, but he drove with it, didn't he?
He did, and he's done well at Ashton.
Ruben Reid brings the ball down, tries to play it out to the far side. He can. He finds Grubb, the captain. Corner of the box, cuts inside, goes for a curling shot, and he put it in the back of the net. What a finish that was. And Western-super-Mare take the lead in the 3rd minute. And, well, first attack, first goal.
And you have to say it, that is a stunning finish, by the way. Possibly given a little bit too much time edge of the box, but it's one thing having that time, it's other making good use of it, and it's an unbelievable finish.
Yeah, that was a sublime finish there from the captain, Dale Grubb. And we've got a game on our hands already. Just as we went into the 3rd minute, that goal went in the back of the net. But we're back underway. Kent Richardson with the captain's armband brings the ball forward. Inside to Story. Constantine receives the ball under the gaze of Rob Elliott, but the ball goes across to the far side. And Kent Richardson can see the run of Hunter on the far side. He's got the ball. Gets a corner. Well done. Gateshead straight back on the attack. Well,
yeah, there's not too much you can do about
not
strikes
really
like that, is there?
As I say, it was a marvellous goal. Dare I say, Adam Campbell-esque from a few seasons ago. The ball comes in deep towards the mixer. It hasn't been cleared now. It's been poked away, and Gateshead can try and run and get this ball under control, but it goes out for a throw on the left-hand side here, level with the corner of the box.
You talking about half-season loans? I mean, Lyra Kasani's done very well at South Shields. And
yeah, I did notice there was a lot of South Shields fans were very upset when he left. Well, Gateshead keepers playing a sweeper keeper there. Wasn't he probably come right out, but not needed. Constantine has Ollie Thompson in front of him. Runners on the inside. McBride was wanting the ball. Ball goes back to Story.
Great ball.
How's it going to go? Oh, he kept it, nodded it forward, and McBride, or Hassani, sorry, he's got the ball.
Yeah, well done.
It's going to stay in for Hunter. Hunter gets it to Stott, played it forward, and Werman trying to get onto it and managed to be ushered away by Western-super-Mare, and then a long punt is going to see the ball bounce out to play on the far side.
This is going to sound ridiculous, and I apologise, but Gateshead have been very good apart from the goal.
Yeah, it's
been a really positive start, except falling behind.
It's been a positive start, hasn't it? Bar that goal. But Kent Richardson, well, they've definitely, set out the way that we've played all season. They're not trying to stray from that, and they're on the front foot. Good ball. There's Ollie Thompson. Plays it inside. Stott gives it to Story. Stott is he's quite a tall midfielder. Kent Richardson gets the ball through. Oh, lovely
nice
flick out to Ollie Thompson. Offside flag goes up. There's a close one.
Not sure.
Referee agrees, and it's a free kick, but Ollie Thompson getting in them positions.
Yeah, just need to hold his line of it there, didn't he? But again, more promising moments. Just that one negative, which was a big one.
Well, if you're just joining us, it is Gateshead 0, Western-super-Mare 1. First meeting between these two sides. It's the ball is headed clear by Story up towards Nanga. He tries to chest it down. Falls to a yellow shirt, and
Good turn.
now lovely turn from the Western-super-Mare player who gets it to Ruben Reid. As Wilmot wanted it on, now gets it. Ruben Reid tries to pull away, but there was defenders with him. The ball didn't come through. Reid, well, dispossessed, and Kent Richardson brings the ball forward. Warm. Nice play. Can McBride keep the ball moving? He's under pressure.
Just got to
And
release it.
well, he's
in, you know.
well, keeper nearly got lobbed there, and well, Conor McBride just didn't anticipate the Lloyd Humphreys coming in behind him, who was tenacious there, didn't give up, and nearly got the better of the Gateshead goalkeeper with a cheeky lob.
Ambitious. It was really ambitious, but really lackadaisical from Conor McBride. He's just got to release that ball. He's got 3 or 4 options, and he's trying to hold on to it.
Thompson. The ball comes off Thomas.
He snapped into that tackle.
Yeah, we heard a little click of the boots there together, didn't we? As Story brings it down. Goes for a crossfield ball to Hunter. Hunter has the sun in his eyes.
Great idea.
I think it was a great idea. I think the sun in his eyes, by the time he's seen it, he put his hand over his eyes to see what the ball coming, just missed it by about 2 foot in the end. Not a bad crowd around us yet in the tiny Weir stand. Nice to see a lot of young faces around.
It's always a difficult sell, isn't it, the trophy until the latter stages.
It certainly is. Well, Wilmot was screaming for the ball. Still with Western-super-Mare. It comes to Thomas here on the right-hand side. The ball once back, and it's been played through. And it is Jamie Sewell who has the ball.
Good.
Dispossessed though by Story, and ball poked out for a throw at the Gateshead.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real blame attached to anyone for the goal. It's just a stunning finish. But apart from that, I like what Gateshead have done. They've looked bright, they've looked lively, and
they've stuck to the principles the way they like to play. And the young players at the moment they've bought into it,
and they're not hiding.
No,
they're not hiding. It would be easy for the young players, your Hassanis, and I could probably class them as one of the older players. But your Thompsons, your Constantins, it'd be easy for them to go and hide. But they're not. They're showing for the ball, and they're trying to do the right things.
Well, at the moment, of course, Gates are missing a lot of their regular midfield, but Stott is dropping deep and showing like a Francis and Whelan would. Still showing. Kent Richardson want a little bit more movement, but the ball goes back, and now with Story.
Constantine needs to push up here. He's got space.
There we go. Now he drives forward. Got the ball. Can he give it to Ollie Thompson? He can. Lovely touch from Thompson just to control it and keep it going. Stott to Story.
Carry it. It's opened up.
Well, Werman sees to try to poke the ball through there, thread it through, should I say. And now Dale Grubb brings the ball down, dispossessed by McBride, but it falls to Ruben Reid, left-hand side. There's players marching forward. Gateshead don't win it back, and Ruben Reid's through. He's up against Story, lays it off to Sewell. Sewell gets a shot off, and well, he's slightly off balance when he hit it, and Harrison Bond got down to his left-hand side to save it, but Gateshead made that a little bit harder than what it should have been.
They did. I'll tell you, it's a really negligible point, but I like the fact that when Harrison Bond made that save, he's straight up and looking at what the options are, trying to keep the tempo up and really trying to push.
Stott gives it back to Kenton Richardson. Playing across to Story.
Good ball.
Oh, he tried to poke it through Constantine, but Wilmot finds Ruben Reid on the far side. He's got the acres to bring it down. Lives it out to Grubb, the captain, down to the dead ball line. Pulls it back. Gateshead were there in numbers to now usher it away. But Gateshead sitting deep and need to get the ball higher up the pitch, and the ball goes out for a throw to Western-super-Mare. You know, when there is space, when the ball comes up to Western-super-Mare, you expected Ruben Reid just to run forward by himself there, but he was swamped by yellow shirts around him to give him options.
Yeah, which is really good. I mean, he's an experienced player, Ruben Reid, and scored goals in the Football League. Just someone that will be a threat throughout. He's not as mobile as he probably used to be, but he's got the hold-up players we're about to see.
Yeah. See,
what Denanga need to do for Gateshead a bit more.
Well, at the moment, Grubb has it. Left-hand side of the pitch. He's having to play it back to his defence. And now, defender drives forward with the ball. He's still going. And Kent Richardson just hoofs it clear, but it's going to fall to Kieran Thomas. Gets it to Robbie Wilmot. Back to Thomas on the halfway line. Inside to Kane. Kane plays it forward. Sewell dropping to get involved, and now he's got it to Ruben Reid. Good tempo from Western-super-Mare, but Gateshead trying to win it back through Thompson. And, appeals for a foul on Thompson. Look like he's being held down, but Gateshead get the ball back in midfield. Warman. Kenton Richardson. Oh, lovely little touch out to Hunter from McBride. McBride shows, and he's got space now. Can he get a good first touch to get past his man? Tries to put a ball in. Oh, miscommunication. Surely a back pass. Well,
he wouldn't be playing at this level if it was a back pass, put it that way.
It'd be very unfortunate if it was given, but you've got a shout. Ruben Reid, Constantine, he didn't know where the ball was there, but Gateshead did well. Well, they're not hiding. Not hiding out there at all. Ball over the top to Nanga. He's onside. Can he get the support? He's got Thompson in the middle. Oh, just got caught under his feet, but he's still got it. Now comes the cross in. Ollie Thompson headed away. And, well, Gateshead got themselves in a good position. Good tackle from Kenton Richardson. And I know it's only 13 minutes into the game, but he's given a captain's performance so far, isn't he?
I know it's it's probably cruel, and I can't really say much myself, but if you're putting crosses into Ollie Thompson's head, he's probably not going to win them.
Yeah.
It's got to be one that's hard and low along the floor.
Made the defender work though. Let's give him his credit. Yeah,
you can't affect you're not going to win it, but you can affect the defender and try and pick up the loose. I just think there's loads of space down Gateshead's right hand side here. They're picking up the ball, and
there's balls out there on the right hand side now with Hunter. Tries to cut in just too much. Just
got to do better there.
Well, the ball forward. Still on the left-hand side, inside now, and it is going to be Dodd that is fouled. Free kick to Western-super-Mare, and it is into the 14th minute. It's Gateshead 0, Western-super-Mare 1, with a fantastic goal from Dale Grubb, the captain. Well, as managers say, they want the, if you're going to let a team have a shot, let it be from outside the box, but sometimes they just hit that well.
Yeah, again, I do think he could have been closed down a little bit quicker. But as I say, once he gets the shot away, it's an unbelievable finish.
Ruben Reid beaten in the air by Story, but the ball's been nodded forward, and Wilmot gets that. Now he's got Sewell, who he tries to thread it through, but Hassan, he's come back to help out, and Gateshead can pass themselves out of trouble here at the back with McBride. Back to Kent Richardson, across the Story.
It's the first time they've looked really panicked defensively.
They just seem to get forward in great numbers, don't they? They really do try and narrow the angle. Well, McBride plays the ball forward, looking for the run of Ollie Thompson, asking way too much of the youngster there, but we've got to try these things. There's Max Harris, rolls the ball out to Lloyd Humphreys. Kieran Thomas rolls it down to Sewell. Sewell comes off Constantine.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one.
Well, the referee give it straight away to Western-super-Mare, but the linesman give it to Gateshead.
I think, if I'm honest, the fourth official might have had a word in that,
Possibly. I think it was a Western-super-Mare ball. Kieran Thomas. Ball at the top. Nodded down by Story. Ruben Reid.
Great tackle, that.
Tackled by Stott.
Quietly impressed with Stott.
Yeah, he's adapting into that role, isn't he? Nicely at the moment.
Turn.
Stott was trying to do a first-time ball.
There's a commentator's curse, if we ever seen
Yeah.
I don't think it's going out, by the way. Was it?
Yeah, just rolled out. You could see what he was doing. He was looking for the run of the right wing back, but he just put way too much on it.
Yeah, just at the minute, I think just Gateshead need to get on the ball a little bit more midfield and make things happen. The likes of your Hassanis and Ben Warman, we haven't seen too much from him yet. Conor McBride just playing in the pocket just behind Denanga. You want to see him further forward. He's had to drop deep there, hasn't he? And you really do want to see him dropped off, affecting the game higher up the pitch.
Certainly do. At the moment, Grubb gives it to Baston. Baston plays it back. Kane getting involved, plays it down the line. There's Grubb. Grubb was offside when he come back to get that ball. And a free kick to Gateshead. Just having a little look around the leagues. There is only, I know it's a FA Trophy game today, there is only one game in the National League, and that's between Eastleigh and Southend. That is currently 0-0 at the moment. Locally, though, you've got Russell Athletic are beating Spennymoor 2-0. That's a home game for Russell. And Banbury are beating Blythe Spartans 1-0 as well. Maybe not used to seeing a pitch that's dry. Unfortunately for them, it's been absolutely horrific for them, hasn't it? But the ball played forward.
The idea was right.
Lovely vision. Just the pace on it was too much. Lloyd Humphreys, he's watching the game, isn't he? He's really getting across. There's been a couple of instances where the ball's probably been overhit, but he's always been there to...
It's like Neil Aspin.
I was going to go the Sean Deutsch route myself, but he hasn't got the little goatee beard, has he? There's the ball played forward.
Sorry.
There's the flag up. Louis Story with full-blooded tackle to win the ball back, but the flag had already been lifted. Constantine plays it inside to Story.
Yeah, I think Constantine was playing in France last season, wasn't he?
Well,
nobody had a clue whose ball that was.
No.
He's just taking it.
Well, referee saying get on with it, but gets it through.
Which you don't.
We don't know whose it was, but we'll get to perspective. Constantine. Ollie Thompson does well to hold it. Did he flick it? McBride now. Ollie Thompson.
Free kick.
And it's in it.
Very good, Ollie Thompson.
Ollie Thompson showed his experience from the playing at Ashington there. He just carried his run, a little connection down he went, and it's about 25 yards out, left-hand side of the D. And, well, it's in range. But we'll see.
It's not the biggest Gateshead side, is it?
It certainly isn't.
So you think they're going to have to work something a little bit different?
Well, Conor McBride fancies his chances, and I'll tell you what, it's a little bit further in than that. It's about 30 yards out now. With this free kick. A lot of players on the edge of the box as the ball goes up towards the back end. There's Louis Story, puts it over the bar.
He saved that.
No, I think he put it over. It looked like the keeper just went up, but they could see that coming round. Louis Story had timed it perfectly, just couldn't get it on target. And some interesting scorelines around in the FA Trophy. Bishop Stortford beaten Aldershot 3-0.
Which is crazy because Bishop Stortford have been awful in the league this season.
And especially when you look at the FA Cup and league heroics of Aldershot this season.
I mean, what's that after 20 minutes? 3-0.
Wow. Another FA Trophy scores. Bromley 1, Chippenham 0. Story intercepts. Gives the ball to Hassani. Hassani back to Stott. Hassani's got it. Gets it just nice zonal passing at the moment. Grubb goes over to close down. Stott. Oh!
Referee's off the floor there, by the way.
Well, he isn't going to pull it back at the moment. Gets a play on.
He's playing advantage, doesn't he?
Yeah. Hunter inside to Stott. Stott now comes across to.
Come on, there's two is there.
Just went away. Gateshead still in possession. It falls to Kenton Richardson. Constantine wants the ball, goes to Story. Might come to Constantine now. It has. And if he looks up, he's got Hassani just in front of him, but he gives it to Ollie Thompson. Denanga he tried to let it run through. It hit the legs. But Hassani gets to Constantine, who I've been impressed with. First proper look at him for myself. And seems very confident young lad. And the ball in there. Can Werman finish it? Oh,
He's got to take it first time there, I think.
There's a lovely bit of defending there. As you see, he could have hit it a bit quicker, but the sliding tackle blocked it.
Yeah, I think he's just got to get the shot away there. You know, he's had plenty of time. But a really great ball from Hassani, by the way.
Oh, lovely tackle from Story there, and Gateshead can bring the ball forward. Hassani flicks it forward, gets it back. Oh,
that's not a great tackle.
No, they're all right. Full-blooded two players there, give each other a little pat on the back. I think they knew there was nothing in that one, but could have been very different.
Could have went right the other way, that one. Right?
And I'm always frightened to commentate on tackles now after seeing the Ollie one was good and then he's out.
Yeah, but
at the time it was. I know, it's just in hindsight.
It was a good tackle, and it was a fair tackle between two players that were just committed. And, you know, unfortunately, it looks like Greg's going to be out for a long time to come.
Well, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but yeah.
I don't think you said anything wrong.
No, I don't. I just being daft. But yeah, it's Constantine.
That's good movement.
Oh, there we go.
Give him
Stott
something.
did well. Crossfield ball. There's some. I tell you what, some lunging tackles going in at the moment. Hunter does well, brings it down well, lays it off. McBride looks up, gives it to Werman. Werman just got a caught under his feet, but does well. I'm just starting to see a bit more composure from Gateshead now. It's not as fast as it was.
Carry it.
Constantine, who's also been on
Oh, my God.
Oh, didn't give the foul there, and the ball forward. Wasn't the greatest, but Story tried.
Louis, settle, man. Settle down.
He thought he was going to see the run of Hunter. But yeah, Ollie Thompson looked like he was fouled there, played on, and well, these are the things that are going to make the young man develop. He knows for his size, he is often going to be on the wrong end of a physical challenge.
Yeah, he will be targeted.
There's another score in the FA Trophy. Hereford are beating Torquay 1-0 at the moment. North versus South there, as it is today. But it's Conference North versus Conference South, that one is. And Grubb
Good.
Just had it took away from there by McBride. Now the ball forward, and Werman would have been a good ball through if he had been on his toes a little bit before. It's not his fault.
I've seen too much of Denang yet, have we?
Hasn't really been in the middle for him to hold it up that much. In a Ruben Reid and Louis Story. Lovely to see the battles going on here and the pats on the back afterwards. It's been done in the right spirit. Oh, this is Harrison Bond. Got it to Story. Story chipped it over. Oh, just bobbled there. Now it goes for a throw in 5 yards from the corner flag on our right hand side. 24 minutes gone. Gateshead 0. Western-super-Mare 1. And Wilmot now has the ball. Plays it inside to Sewell. Sewell. Kane.
Get out and close.
Bastin gives it back to Kane. Sewell, there's a lot of movement here. Gateshead defence just holding firm, but
Constantine
now the ball across the right-hand side. In comes the ball from Wilmot. It's a good one. Nobody challenging, and Kent Richards can head it clear. But it's going to come back to Kieran Thomas, who is fouled there. He wasn't going anywhere. And Constantine upended him, and it's a free kick right on the touchline here. So it's as good as a corner, this one.
Didn't really need to make that challenge.
No. The ball was running away from, I think it was from Thomas. But Wilmot, we've seen him put a good cross in before an open play there in the last passage of play. What can he do from the dead ball? In it comes. It's a good one. Harrison Bond.
Great take.
Comes in, and he's looking to get this ball moving fast, but there's not many options. He just slows it down.
That's brilliant, you know, because he isn't the biggest keeper, but he's come out and claimed that very, very well amongst a lot of big lads. And then I love the fact he just popped up and tried to get it moving.
Hunter got to start in the middle, but he's still going with the ball. Hunter plays it across to Constantine, brings it down. Constantine gets it back
It's a
from
late
Ollie
one
Thompson.
again. I know there's not much in it, but it's still a late challenge on Thompson. The ball's gone. He's had a little flick out.
Warman puts it out to Hunter. Hunter, I thought you had seen the run of McBride there, but goes down to Nanga, dropping deep to get involved. And the ball just doesn't sit up. And Ruben Reid does the same thing to drop deep and get involved. And here he is inside his own half.
Oh, what a turn.
Nice turn. And the ball comes off Constantine for a throw in.
Dinanga's got to do more. He has to do more
Yeah.
top end of the pitch. Bishop Storther are 4-0 up now.
Wow.
Has there been a red card in that game?
And we'll have a little
Must
check
have been.
to see if that is the case, but that's a real shock scoreline there. No, there hasn't. Wow. So Bishop Stortford flying at the moment. As Jacob Kane.
It's good pressure.
Kieran Thomas.
Go on, keep going. Good lad.
It's in the centre with Thomas gets it back.
Oh.
Oh, and a overzealous little touch from behind there, and free kick taken quickly. Now we bring it forward on the far side through Bastin. Bastin back to Kane. Grubb turns.
Good challenge.
Oh, Hassani wins the ball. That's the nice. Oh, Denanga tries to lay it off to set the ball back to him, but it was a little bit over hit. But Gateshead still in possession.
Lovely.
Nice vision from Hassani to get it out to Hunter. Hunter gets the ball to McBride. Kenton.
I do feel it's easy to say, but I do feel Gateshead just need one goal just to get a bit more confidence going.
Well,
Great ball.
I
It's a
agree,
lovely knock in the corner.
Denanga should have been anticipating the ball there a little bit better. Clearance sees Story. Who can come back with it. Gives it to Bond. Richardson. They're trying to close down the movement for Gateshead, but they've opened themselves up a little bit there.
Late tackle again.
Kent Richardson brings it over to Constantine. Constantine gets it forward. Oh, disrupted by Dodd, and Constantine has caught Dodd, and the referee says play on. It's a dangerous game the referee's playing here because he's setting a precedent for allowing players to come in late.
There's a switch on massively as well, by the way.
Yeah, Robbie Wilmot is in acres. Grubb didn't spot it. Kieran Thomas might spot him now, but it's not going to be as impactful as it was. And the ball forward from Wilmot was not the greatest, and Story can get it back to Harrison Bond, who's under pressure straight away. Gets it to Story and Constantine.
Well, it's either a free kick or a Gateshead throw-in.
Yeah, well, he's going to book him here. He's having a word with Constantine.
Oh, be it, ref.
Well, Rob Elliott, he's having words with the fourth official at the moment. He's pointing out a few decisions and tackles there. But the throw is taken. Wilmot keeps it in. Thomas tries to thread it forward. Gateshead, it's fallen
Offside?
nicely. The ball come to nothing because the offside flag out, and Gateshead quickly take the free kick. Well, no, referee. Oh, the ball. Ridiculous. Well, we're underway. Warman.
That's nice.
That's it. Gets it to Constantine. Hassani to Ollie Thompson. Ollie Thompson looks up, sees the run of Warman. Warman gets it to Ollie Thompson, left-hand side. Tries to open up, but has to come back on himself. But he does very well. Really good, Ollie Thompson, at the moment. Oh, nicely done by Constantine. Oh, he's expecting a flying tackle there, but he's onside, left-hand side. Constantine, can he get a cross in? Oh, late tackle, referee! He wasn't even going to do anything there when he absolutely clattered into Constantine there.
I'll tell you what, he's lucky.
Yellow cards.
He's lucky that's a yellow. He's got it off the ground.
Wow.
And that's a really poor challenge. And I'll tell you what, the referee didn't even say it. He's reacted. The referee's given that because of other people's reactions.
He was walking away after the tackle. He turned his back on it. Wow.
He had no interest in giving that booking.
I mean, he had the ball had left him about 2 seconds before when the crunching tackle come in. Well, another big scoreline coming in the FA Trophy. Macclesfield 1, Dorking 0. Be a good attendance down there. Well, Gateshead have a good free kick opportunity here.
I tell you,
left-hand side of the box.
Such poor referee.
McBride stands over it. Hunter hovers back. He's the furthest man back by the referee. Hassani coming for the header there.
It's a corner.
It's a corner.
It's a great ball in.
Lovely. We talk about, before the game and stuff about, players that's missing, but this is the time when Conor McBride can nail this spot down. And at the moment, he's been doing all right today. I just need that killer touch in the final third to pick somebody out or get a shot away. Ollie Thompson gets the ball back to Story. Hunter, who finds himself in the centre of defence at the moment. It's Constantine.
Bring it out.
Brings it down. Story can bring it forward. There's options there. Lovely turn from Warman. Oh, nice vision to get it to Ollie Thompson. Ollie Thompson, left-hand side of the box, puts a cross in. There's someone at the back post. Oh, headed away by the captain Grubber. It falls to Hunter, who just got out-muscled there by Ruben Reid. And now they try and bring it forward. And Gateshead win the ball back. Good stuff from Stott. And Gateshead now,
it's not foul.
referee.
It's good tackle.
Gateshead have the ball though. Constantine to Ollie Thompson, left-hand side.
Just start again.
Constantine to
Carry it.
Story. Oh, it's just spun away off his shin there. And now Sewell can bring the ball forward. He's got Grubb in front of him who just holds it up. He's waiting for the cavalry to come and join him. And now he's got options. Ruben Reid. Ball out to the far side. Baston can still hold it up. Places inside. Ruben Reid tried to get past his man, but the ball
now you go.
Gets it going. And now Hassani needs to open up and drive with the ball as he does. Oh, the ball put out to the far side. And now McBride, right-hand side of the box, puts it into the centre, and there's nobody there. And correction, it was Werman that drove forward with the ball, not Hassani. And there's
McBride there doesn't need to put that in.
No.
Go and drive at the defender and commit him instead of. I get why he's played it in, but I just think there's better options.
Hythe Town are winning 1-0 against Chorley. Humphreys is with the free kick here. Pings it over towards the left-hand side of the pitch. Ruben Reid wins the header, gets to Grubb. Grubb nods it down. Baston can get a touch.
Do we know if it goes straight at penalties?
I would imagine. I think it does. I think they do, yeah.
Probably should have checked that out.
We should have.
Tackle.
Hunter managed to get the ball to.
Just got to go.
And Gateshead having to pass it around. They really are pressing well. Denanga comes deep. That's better.
Much better.
Now we can get the ball moving forward as Werman gives it back to Constantine. Stott.
Switches on.
Story. Gets it to Ollie Thompson. Lovely touch to get that through to Denanga. Denanga holds it up. Now Ollie Thompson goes in the centre of the box. Can he fire it away? Oh, he pulls it towards the near post save. Thought he was going to go to the far side there, but there was two defenders. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from Ollie Thompson. Corner on this left-hand side.
Yeah, it's been the real high point of the first half, Ollie. Nice and positive down that left-hand side.
And it comes, it's in the centre. Oh, and Kent Richardson nods it well wide. Don't think he thought he was going to get the time and space there. And Max Harris just takes a drink of water there before this goal kick. I know Ruben Reid's getting on in years in footballing terms, but he's got a hell of a footballing brain on him, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you don't play at the level that he's played at, and you don't score the goals that he's a foul, by the way. If you haven't got something up top.
Ball forward for Denanga. Can he get past his man? The man just gets in front of him, but he chases it down. Pressure on the goalkeeper. Clears the ball up towards the halfway line. Ruben Reid.
It's offside.
Offside flag, but it's been pulled back. That's all right. As Gateshead had lost the ball.
I'm not really sure why the Western-super-Mare manager's complaining there. He's about 10, 15 yards offside. Pedantic, the referee, isn't he? About where things are taken.
Yeah. Making sure everyone knows that he's here. Stott turns. He sees Hunter on the far side, but gives it out to Richardson, who has acres of space to run into. Now gives it to Hunter, back to Richardson. Ball forward looking for Denanga. He brings the ball down. The ball, Humphreys does very well, but the flag stayed down.
He was offside by a mile there, by the way. Yeah, Denanga's first touch could be better. He just looks like he's lacking a little at the moment, Marcus.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just confidence or just you know how these things go. Sometimes it just doesn't sit up for you, and other days, you find it sticks to you like glue. But at the moment, there'll be no one more than Marcus wanting to get that ball in the back of the net.
Oh, 10.
Yeah. Into the 37th minute. It's Gateshead 0, Western-super-Mare 1 if you are just joining us.
Careful.
Stott.
Good.
Myself and Werman have grown into the game. Got more and more involved as the game has went on. Although Stott didn't get the header there, and Sewell can drive forward with the ball. He's driving into the box. A lot of Gateshead players around him. They've done well. He goes down in installments there, but initially the Gateshead defenders did very well. Lovely turn by Werman. Now the ball's forward. Werman, it's
a great touch.
Nicked away from him. Werman has it on the right hand side. He's waiting for some support himself. Kent Richardson sees Ollie Thompson in acres of space. Lovely ball over. Brings the ball down well. Can he get past his man? Drives inside with it. Oh, lovely vision to get to McBride. McBride needs to do something. Pulls it back across and it's out behind for a corner. And tell you what, lovely vision from Ollie Thompson to pick out McBride there, that run. But we need to get the shot on target. McBride with the delivery towards the near post. It's headed clear. It's going to be Humphreys that clears it only as far as Hunter, though he's the last man back, and Gateshead can try and build once again, but Harrison Bond has come out as an option, but he's not needed.
He could have turned there.
Well, just starting to see the attacking qualities of Werman. Number 11. Nice. Just went on the other side of him there. Ball into the centre. Hassani tries to lay it off. Hassani does well, though, to try and close Baston down. Great play from Hassani, but referee says no. Ball rolls out. Doesn't roll out, it stays in. But great off the work play by Hassani.
Yeah, good pressure.
It was part of his fault.
That's really poor. That's really poor stuff.
I thought it was a foul from Hassani, personally, on the other side.
Yeah, 100%. I thought he dragged him back.
Well, Dodd puts it to Baston. And
better.
Gateshead just trying to up the tempo here on the Western-super-Mare defenders. They have to play it all the way back to Harris, all in green.
Too easy. Midfield's dropped off.
Well, a lot of space, and they moved it through, and there was definitely a
foul, that one.
Definitely a hug and a pull from behind on Dodd from Hassani. Well, Baston gives it back to the goal scorer, Grubb. Kane. As it pass it around as Sewell plays it out there, and can they get appeals for a foul on the far side, but still in possession, Western-super-Mare. Passing's not been the greatest, but it's been falling to a yellow shirt. But Wilmot was in acres of space on this right-hand side. He's got time to cross it in. In it comes. It wasn't the greatest one, but he had so much time. He picks up the second ball, but there was a telescopic leg from Constant to clear it. Constantine.
Right, come on.
And it's at those moments when they win the ball back, they've got to try and exploit Western-super-Mare because they do commit forward in numbers.
So Charlie.
Ollie Thompson turns his man. He's still got it. There's another one coming in there.
How many times is he going to get away with it? It's his third foul. It's got to be yellow.
It certainly is. It's frustrating, but the young man's back to his feet and doesn't let it get away from him. And there's another massive massive score coming out in the FA Trophy at the moment. Radcliffe Borough 1, Barnet 0. And in the National League North, a bit of a surprise scoreline. Farsley Celtic 2, Scarborough 0. Ollie Thompson receives the ball from the free kick. Gives it to McBride. Is he going to go for a shot? Oh, no, he doesn't. He takes it forward. Oh, still
lovely.
going. Lovely stuff from McBride. Oh, and he puts it over.
Did the hard bit.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Took it past the defence. And when it come to the goalkeeper, he just couldn't get it on target, and over it went.
Bit of a lack of conviction in the actual effort, but the build-up play, the approach play, and that little bit of skill was unbelievable.
It certainly was. And let's see. Having a look around the scores. We'll update you on any of that. Take note. As Max Harris takes his time here. And we've got about 3.5 minutes of normal time remaining here. Can't imagine there being more than 1 or 2 minutes added on here. As the ball comes off Story for a throw.
Ruben Reed struggling.
Yeah, he's not moving well, is he?
Oh, Blythe equalised.
Oh, well, there's another notable score, but at the moment... No. Wilmot now takes the throw.
Yes, now.
Gets the ball back.
Out.
And the ball goes out of play. A little bit of sloppiness there. Who scored for Blythe?
Harry Gardner again.
Gardner, the youngster on loan from Sunderland, making a name for himself.
Oh, no.
Story.
Oh, Jesus.
Gets the ball there now. Can we get going? Warman gets the ball to Hassani. Hassani inside.
Right, now
ball keep moving forward. Stott carries it forward. McBride out to Hunter. This is good football from Gateshead. Moving the ball nicely and forward. Stott. Still in Gateshead's possession, but the forward momentum slowed down. Denanga holds the ball up. This is better from him. He needs to pick out a teammate. Gets it out to Hunter. Hunter now puts a cross in. It's going to fall to Denanga. Shot off. Oh, he hit it into the ground. And the goalkeeper easily just gathers that as he goes down. Spennymoor have pulled one back away to Russell Athletic. It is 2-1 there now. Massive kick from Harris there.
Huge, that one.
Just seemed to keep going, didn't it?
I think, Conor McBride looks the one that's going to open up Western-super-Mare.
Yeah, he's just...
here, doesn't he?
Or it's going to come in from Ollie Thompson, but Warman loses out and not a great place to lose it. His Grubb goes for the shot. He tries to poke it and it hits off a Gated shirt and bounces out to Baston, who has Kane with him. Kane plays it all the way back to Max Harris, who's outside his area. Denanga goes down to make him kick it, and it wasn't the greatest kick, but it goes to a teammate. Wilmot nods it forward to Story, and now would be a great time for Gateshead to pull one back just before half time. We've got a minute left, and we're into that now. As McBride, he's hitting the ankle there. Referee didn't see it, and now they're on the foot forward. We're going to get a shot off. Are we here? He's took it down to the dead ball. Whoa! Well, air ball. That's all we can say for that. And McBride is back up on his feet there. Well, whether there was contact or not.
I think Connor was complaining that he stood on him. Turn.
Stott. Good. Gets the ball up to Hunter. Hunter looks to get the ball moving straight away. Warman, can he poke it through to Denanga as took a touch off a defender? Out it goes for a corner, far side. We're just starting to see the attacking prowess of Warman. He's when he turns and runs onto it, he looks like he can open things up.
He does. He just...
Well, there's 1 minute here. Well, in comes the delivery. Story's up there. Can he? Oh, he got the head away. Oh, no, must have come off a deceiving angle there for us. I think it must have come off Humphreys. Just got in front of him.
Minimum of 1 minute additional time.
Well,
Someone
we're halfway through that already at the moment. Constantine wants the ball, gives it to Richardson. Richardson looks to get the ball in the mixer. There's Story, and it goes! Just nods it down, unchallenged, unmarked. But he gets Gateshead level. Louis Story, the man with the goal. But Kenton Richardson, lovely delivery in. And the Western-super-Mare defence were just caught napping there. Well, that brings the Tyne and Wear stand into life here.
It's a lovely finish, you know. Louis just guided that inside the far post. So then it's clipped the inside of the post. It's a great ball from Kenton Richardson. How ironic we're talking about attacking players, and it's 2 centre-backs that have set up the goal.
Well, 3 really if you go from the throw-in as well. Such a deft ball. None of the Western-super-Mare players seemed to move, did they? It just seemed to ghost in there.
It's a lovely header. I mean, he loves a goal in the FA Trophy.
He certainly does. And Louis
half-time,
Story,
half-time.
there we go, half-time. What a time for Gateshead to score. It hasn't been a poor game. It's been an entertaining one. Slightly frustrating in the final third, but Gateshead get their goal at half-time. It's Gateshead 1, Western-super-Mare 1 here in the FA Trophy. And just before we have a little break, Mark, I'd say I'd probably deserve from Gateshead. As we know, Gateshead are used to having a lot of possession of the ball, but there's some highlights in there.
I'm just going to make a quick point here. This is lovely to see. There's a few Gateshead players, experienced ones, the manager, just having little chats with the youngsters. Really good to see that. As they're coming off, just getting them in line, making sure they know what they're doing. Dale Walker, the goalkeeper coach, is on as well. So, yeah, great to see. A real positive end of the half. And Gateshead, I think they've been a better side throughout the half.
I mean, Western-super-Mare, they've looked at a decent side. I'm not downplaying them at all. They've come here. We know Ruben Reid is an absolute monster in that final third. You know, you've got to give him respect, but not too much because he will punish you. And of course, the deliveries of Wilmot is also going to be a threat in the second half. But we are going to have a little break here in the second half. He'd having a Western-super-Mare, says Stephen Robinson. Very good player words. Tommy Dolman, thank you very much. We'll get into the messages after we have our half-time break. Do stay with us. Remember to like and subscribe and join the Heat Army podcast tomorrow evening at 8 p.m.
The Heat Army podcast needs your help. No, we don't need money. All we need is you to do one simple thing. It'll take less than a second if you could hit that like button, the subscribe button, and share whatever post that we put up regarding Gateshead Football Club. It'll go a long way in helping the show build and ultimately helping us push the club to the moon.
Be a very big show, and we have another 1 second. Where is it? We have another Heat Army podcast polo t-shirt to give away as well. So we'll be doing that on that show. So everyone involved for that. Right, I'd be amiss if I didn't bring our guest in straight away. I haven't seen him since Wembley. Lovely lad, lovely family as well. Hello, Luke. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Costco for Chadwick, anyone?
Yeah.
Well, you can have him, but no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, lads, I was talking about the podcast yesterday and at the match, and I was talking to a load of Gateshead fans. And Luke, do you realise how many people realise how good you are at the Gateshead? And amongst the Gateshead fans that give you nothing but compliments yesterday.
Honestly, generally, I'm not even joking. It must be a Gateshead thing because. Just your fan base in general. When I went down to Wembley, obviously I met you, Dave, and I think I met one of the directors there. And
Tony Carter,
it's just up north. It's just northern, isn't it? Just very friendly people, to be honest, especially from your parts. It was really good. But also, I think we bumped into Owen Bailey's parents down there.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Family, and they, were very, very good. people.
Look,
so.
you also like us because we're very nice and we never beat you. It's very nice of us.
What I mean,
We just turn up and go on. We're not going to beat you. You know, we're not even score goals past you now. So you know.
Yeah. And again, I think it's a better. Maybe you'll disagree, but it's a better point for you on Monday than it is for us.
I think
don't know. Us being at home, you know, you probably expect us to win. Oh no, you don't have to do this, do you?
Hang on, Davey. Davey, I've got my pillows for the highlights. I'll just
well, just look. And of course, there's the Shea in all its glory, and obviously, I pressed something.
There it is in all its glory.
That was all the highlights that we had. I didn't download it properly, but
One of it's a serious question. That one that we had at your place in, like, I think it was early March. Yeah. Or the one on Saturday, which was actually worse.
The one in March.
Yeah, probably that one still. But it wasn't a pretty watch on Saturday, was it? It's
No.
not Saturday, Monday,
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. As I mean, obviously, I was unable to. I had the family. I wasn't able to listen in, so I was following it by Twitter updates. And then at half time, I thought, well, it's 0-0. You know, obviously, you just fear you're going to lose to a 1-0 at the Shea, like normal. But it was just the case. And then when we went to man down, we have a little group chat on WhatsApp, and I was like, I'm not hopeful here, lads. I said a draw would be a miracle. But with less expletives. But I think for us to get a draw, I think considering going down to 10 men was a good result for us.
Yeah. I think if you went to 11 men, well, I think it could have gone on until about 9 o'clock at night, and none of it would have scored. It was just so. I don't know what it was. It just felt like we were never going to score. We're lacking something going forward. Of course, I think if Dissecting was playing, we would have gone on to win. And even at half time, I was thinking we'll come out in the second half and we'll probably go and beat you when Gates are tired, because we know you're usually carrying on from last season better in the first half than the second. But it was just a proper naff game once again. You actually kept the ball very well, but I have to say, going forward, I think we defended well. But Dinanga and Chadwick didn't have a sniff. Don't get me wrong, I'd take them at Halifax any day. But you know what I mean.
I think for us, there was 6 changes as well, because we'll get into it later on when we cover the game on Saturday. The massacre. It wasn't a great game on Saturday, but for us to make that many changes and show a little bit of strength in depth was one of the positives that we can come away with, especially because we've hemorrhaged a few goals this season, even though we've started well. To keep a clean sheet with 10 men, I think was a massive shot in the arm to show that we can keep it tight at the back.
Yeah.
So,
what was your opinion of the referee, Luke?
I'm trying to think now, because I never like to blame the refs, to be honest. I always try and think, well, I think we had a call for a penalty, to be fair, but I know our fans were big. There were a lot of booing coming from our end. I don't know if any of you heard that.
It's one of the questions we've just had there. Luke, what's your thoughts on the boos at full time yesterday?
Pathetic, to be honest. There's something about our fan base is, you know, for us to be supporting Halifax, I think says a lot, which I appreciate to everyone who does support Halifax. Same with you guys with Gates, and I think, you know, anyone could support a Man United or Man City, but there's something just proper toxic about our fan base. You know, we could have been top of the league yesterday, and then we draw 0-0 to you guys, and there'd be boos at full time.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
The margins are so fine because, as you say, just 2 points you could have been top of the league, and it's nothing really to boo about, really, is it? Like,
no, it's not. It wasn't the fact that the players weren't trying. Yes, you might say we probably could have been a bit more positive going forward and been a bit more direct, but you were just very well organised. I think we have to give you credit. We're just lacking quality, and you can't boo players for lacking quality. It's not their fault to a certain extent, is it? And it's frustrating, but
have you been scoring?
Yeah,
I think the sending off changed the game, because you weren't getting a kick until we had a man sent off.
Yeah. You weren't. No, we weren't touching the ball. To be fair, it were a tough watch.
I don't think
I asked the linesman to throw another ball on for you so you could have a kick. we had the poll scores looking like as a linesman on our side where we were, and what a load of crap that bloke was. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey,
and the referee gave some very curious decisions both ways, I thought.
But hey, we had no arguments about the sending off. I mean, he could have actually went off in the first half incident. Never mind the second half. So
yeah, we thought it was just a booking. It was a book. It was a second booking. I will admit that. But
well, the first booking could have been a sending off, Luke. The one in the first half.
Yeah, I think honestly though, I wouldn't say we were the better team. Even when we went down to 10 men. I don't think either of us looked like we're going to score. But I thought if it was a team that I'd say they would probably edged it, for you guys, which is quite surprising because we're usually very good on home turf.
Yeah.
Just
a little sorry, Mickey. Mickey, I saw your face in the back of Freddie Armstrong's YouTube video. You looked a bit unhappy at having said, I'm going to have to have a look for that.
It's probably best. It's probably best I don't say because Poppy and Tabitha will be listening, but I'll not say what I said. But it was along the lines of you, silly boy.
Yeah.
Were you a bit upset, Mickey?
Well, I'd seen the first incident, and I thought he was lucky not to get sent off there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I thought to myself, if the referees went and if the linesman or someone's gone in and say, I think he might have got that wrong. As soon as Hannon made the next mistake, he was always going to send them off.
Mm-hmm. The thing is now it gives the likes of Tom Allen a chance to start. So it shows the strength and depth that we've got this season, a bit better than, obviously a lot better than last season. Got another one here. Obviously, there was a debut on Saturday. Joe Grayson had a fantastic game at the back. Looking forward to seeing more of him. Mickey, of course, you were there. How did the settle in at the back?
He done really well. I thought he done excellent. Like I say, for the first half, I think there was 3 shots in the whole game. Was it, Luke?
It was
3 or 4 shots.
I looked at Y Scout yet.
And we must have had about 85% possession in that first half.
Yeah, you were I'm going to admit you were the better team, and I think you were better Gateshead side than the side we saw last season. I personally think, and like.
Well, you're joining us back here towards the end of half time. We're waiting for the teams to come back out. It is currently 1-1 here between Gateshead and Western-super-Mare in the FA Trophy. And, it's been an entertaining game. Gateshead falling in the first 3 minutes to a wonderful goal from Dale Grubb, the captain. And after that, Gateshead been playing very attacking on the front foot. Got themselves right into the last touch of the first half with Story nodding home unchallenged in the dying moments of the first half. And, that's where we are at the moment. Messages here. Let's have a little look. We've got Tommy Dolman. He's put, hi, boys, stuck in traffic. So very happy to score at half time. I hope they get their fingers out. We've got, come on, lads, find the goal. And then we've got, obviously, we had this little pun, having a Western-super-Mare, the Heat. And we've got Get In, Louis. Obviously, that's after the score there when Louis scored. And we've got Andy Allen. He's put... You all right there?
I've just seen what he said.
Yeah. And Andy Allen has got... you really need to change this halftime video. Give us the South Pole. Oh, we will. We'll change the halftime video. Apologies for that, everybody. But you can join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. For the Heed Army podcast live. And hopefully we'll be having a nice victory to talk about. But if not, we'll still be talking. And also, as I would like to hear from any Western-super-Mare fans as well. We're not opposed to hearing from you. Be lovely to have your point of view on the game as well. And I'll say we had a few conversations at half time, and one of the ringing positivities that have come out with both the youngsters in Will Constantine and Ollie Thompson have been performing rather well down this right hand side together, and long may that continue. But also as well, the other new lads that have come in Warman and Stott have been pretty good as well. They've grew into the game, and hopefully we'll see more of that in the second half. And dare I say, I'd like to see Gateshead come out on the front foot in the second half, Mark.
Yeah, I think so. They're taking momentum into half time, and the challenge now is to carry that into the second half. You look at it and you think, they've got quality on the bench. Admittedly, literally 2 subs, I think they can bring on, probably in terms of senior players, and Hannant and Booty. But you could both see them both coming on and impacting the game.
Without a doubt. I mean, just a note from the Western-super-Mare side of things, we did notice that Ruben Reid wasn't moving as agile as he would have liked. He's a big, strong, muscular, who's carrying a lot of weight but in muscle, Ruben Reid, and did look like he was just a little bit strained there, didn't it, in the dying moments.
He also looked as if he was doing something with his hand. I don't know if he's like a finger injury or something like that. But yeah, I mean, he's been brilliant first. I've been really impressed with Ruben Reid. But as I said, and I've said 3 times now in commentary, when you play the level he's been at, it's not a surprise.
He's a classic target man, isn't he? Really holding it well. And even in his later years of his career, he's still got the mind and position and sense to make himself still very effective at the top end of the pitch. We are still waiting for the teams to come out. The few subs from either side just doing a warm-up at the moment. Not an intense one. I don't think we'll be seeing anybody coming on anytime soon. But we've got Luke Hannon down there, Regan Booty, and Beach, and as well as another youngster, Lucas Lowry. But the teams are coming back out here. They both come out at the same time. And Gateshead will be shooting towards the Felon. And the floodlights are coming on here at Gateshead Stadium. It's clear skies above us, but it is starting to get dark. Of course, it is only January. We know what these dark early evenings are like at this time of year. But football under the lights, it doesn't get any better. It's FA Trophy action. And you're getting it all with the Heat Army podcast. And we'd like to say thank you for joining us. But once again, something to be noted, Mark. The senior players talking to the younger ones as they come out as well. Lovely to see.
It is. Just a word on Lucas Lowry. I know it hasn't really been seen as yet, but seen a bit of him in the Northern League. I know it's a lower level, but looks a very bright player. Very lively, good attacking, good on the ball, bit of pace about him. So, it would be nice if things get more comfortable second half, which I'm not saying they will, but if they did, if Gateshead were to go through.
It's always nice to get that the opportunity to bleed somebody in the right situation, because I think to say that the game on Tuesday night was high end to nothing for young players coming in. Yes, it's always great if they do well, but the caliber of the team we played on Tuesday night, we know they're champions elect. They could even probably be challenging at the top end of League Two.
Ken needs to turn the music off.
Yeah, but we're back underway. The 80s tunes are still blaring out here, but Gateshead underway as the ball forward now to McBride, keeps it in this right-hand side. Denanga's in the middle, there's more people coming in, gets past his man, plays it across the back post. Denanga! What a ball in! And there he is! The bear is growling! And Gateshead have took the lead in the first minute of the second half. Well, Mark, you called it at half-time in a conversation we had. You said McBride is the man that can open them up. And there it was for all to see. A little lovely inside step to get past the defender when he cut inside. And the ball across to Denanga. It was poetry in motion.
It's such a good ball, and McBride's done brilliantly there. We mentioned the momentum. It's just a brilliant cross. We need to turn the music off, though, lads.
Yeah, well. Nothing is going to stop us now. It is playing out, but at the moment, if Gateshead carry on playing like that, I don't think we'll see anything different, but Western-super-Mare have come here to play, and they're not going to give up that easily. As Sewell catch there, looks onto a loose ball, drives forward himself. Gateshead having to run back to defend. He takes down the dead ball line. Kent Richardson does very well, gets the ball back, and Gateshead can now try and build again. Ball forward up to Denanga, who ball goes over his head, and this music is still playing. We need it turned off here in the ground, as just the song's just coming to an end, but let's hope another one doesn't come on. As now Bastin comes up against Warman, and out it goes for a throw on the halfway line. But Mark, what an electric start. Said I'd like to see us come out on the front foot. That really was.
Sorry, I'm just trying to listen if there's any music coming on.
There is.
I can't hear it.
I cannot. Mr. went off. But yeah, no, an electric start.
Yeah, brilliant. I loved how positive it was. Like I mentioned to you at half time about sometimes when that's better.
Denanga, a lovely little play there, and the ball goes out to Ollie Thompson, who holds his man off well. Now, can the ball come in? Hassani lays it off. Oh, McBride is going to come back, and Grubb's there to help out with defensive duties and clear the ball in turn, and now Wilmot holds it up.
Sorry, I love the fact that McBride's gone and driven at the defender, and I mean, it's a wonderful cross, by the way. It's asking to be put home. We mentioned about a little bit of a confidence boost for Denanga, and hopefully he's got that.
Ball forward there. It's a lovely run there. The offside flag has come up. He ghosted through. It was tight, very tight. I wouldn't like to call it.
It was tight, but it's a bit of a let off, that one, I think.
Yeah, that was the Sewell he ghosted through, but Gateshead back underway. Stott. Kenton Richardson plays it across the defence to Louis Story, and well, is it going to be a tale of two halves? We've had two very early goals in both halves of the game. Will we have a late goal? The ball comes across now to Hunter, right-hand side. He's got good touch. Carries him inside. He's got Denanga there. Ball across the far side to Ollie Thompson. Just scooped it up and away it went. But the intention was right. And
a little bit less on that. It's a wonderful ball.
Yeah, has just chipped it over there, didn't he?
Sorry, I'm just watching.
Well, tell you what, it's I'll say we know Mark Carruthers is a fantastic journalist and not a bad co-commentator either, but there's a young one in the making next to us here. And free kick given on the far side to Gateshead. Throw in, sorry. Hey, your son, he's apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? He's got the pen in hand.
Yeah, he's taken to writing about football quite nicely. It'd be nice to have one decent journalist in the family.
There's always hope, Mark. There's always hope.
I meant his mum.
Well,
yeah, Conor McBride has been the difference, hasn't he, really? When he's gotten the ball, he's the one that's made it look as if something's going to happen, and I've been really impressed. Again, I just think you need to be a little bit more positive at times. I will quickly say, I think Jack Stott's been unbelievable in midfield. What a ball that is.
Yeah, just across the ball, just skimmed away there behind for a goal kick. But yeah, no, as I say, I think himself and Warman, that they've both grew into the game. I think there was a little bit of hesitance in the crowd as well, because people want to see how these players are going to perform, because we've been so used to a certain style and a certain standard. It's a big ask, and they've come in, and I mentioned several times in the first half, they haven't hid.
No, they haven't. They've kept looking for the ball. They've kept trying to press. They've asked for the ball. I must admit, Ollie Thompson, I think, has done fantastically well left-hand side. It always hasn't always gone his way, but he keeps showing positivity.
Crossfield ball here to Hunter. Nicely done. He was closed down there and got himself into space. And Gateshead just letting the ball do the work as the Western-super-Mare players chase. That one there was just under hit though. And now Wilmot on the far side puts a delivery in. Ruben Reid gets a shot away. Oh, and he just pulls it wide. Seemed to happen in slow motion, that one. Harrison Bond, if it had been on target, I fear was planted.
I agree, yeah. It's just probably got a little bit too much on it, didn't he?
Yeah. But the work rate hasn't dropped from Western-super-Mare. Trying to match Gateshead for the energy. As now the ball played forward. Oh, it's just the wrong side of the defender. And now Western-super-Mare can try and build as Kane pumps the ball over the top towards Ruben Reid. Lovely touch down there. And Grubb does manage to keep it going.
Good.
Gateshead just managed to clear up and pass it away. But once again, that man, Ruben Reid, he's just so intelligent in that area, isn't he? He knew exactly where to put it.
It's a lovely first touch.
And once again, he is just hobbling a little bit, Ruben Reid. I don't know if that's just his stance and the gait of his walk, but no, he does look a little bit uncomfortable.
Well, that's not a great throw.
Well, I saw him drop deep to give it to Story. Gateshead passing it around with ease at the back, but lots of movement from Western-super-Mare to try and close down. But Kent Richardson pings the ball up to Denanga, who holds it up well. That's the Denanga that we know and love as the ball comes across now. Hassani.
Go and drive.
Constantine lays it out to Ollie Thompson. Left-hand side, drives forward with the ball. Just checks his run and plays it inside to Hassani. Back to Thompson. Thompson just holding the ball up. Plays it back down the line. McBride, lovely footwork, and he's done very well. Kept going with the ball. He needs someone to pass it out to. He's done too much there.
He's got a pass.
He needed to lay that off, and now they can try and build down this left-hand side as Grubb cuts in with the ball.
I think Jordan Hunter was the ball there out on the
Yeah.
right-hand side. Just got to release it.
Don't know if it's on his wrong foot, if he just didn't think he could get it across, but at the moment, we're seeing that Western-super-Mare aren't here just to make up the numbers. They can get the ball moving forward quickly when they need to.
Good pressure. Good pressure.
And Kane turns. Humphreys.
Love that.
Far side, and Thompson does very well to make the ball go backwards. Now the ball comes across the defence for Western-super-Mare. They bring the ball forward. Baston. There's a run of Sewell there. He didn't see it.
He wasn't offside either.
And they can pass the ball along the middle. Kane plays it out to the far side, and now Kieran Thomas. No, it isn't. Sorry, Kieran Thomas. It's Wilmot. Wilmot gets past his man. Good trickery. Plays the ball in. Ruben Reid holds the ball up, lays it off. I thought he could have got a shot with himself. And Grubb, magnificent save. And the ball goes behind for a corner there. And Louis Story is screaming at his teammates there. But what a magnificent save from Harrison Bond.
Yeah, brilliant save. I've got to be honest. I thought Sewell on the
quickly taken. Sewell now along the dead ball line, drives forward. Oh, appeals for a penalty. The tackle come in. I tell you what, could have seen that given. Could have seen that given. It was Ollie Thompson that come in and clattered into Sewell. And there's going to be a... Is it throw-in? Oh, is the offside flag? No. Ball must went out play on the far side. Interesting. Yeah, Wilmot is not happy at all. So, what do we have here? Is it a throw into Gateshead, or we've got nothing going on here at the minute? Well, he's eventually give it to Gateshead. Calamity is the only way you can talk about this officiating at the moment.
I have no idea what's just happened.
Oh, no. Now he's given it back to Western-super-Mare. Wow. Well, the away fans show their appreciation to the referee.
I don't think he works in a bank.
55 minutes gone. Gateshead 2, Western-super-Mare 1.
I've got to be honest, I think Western-super-Mare are possibly unfortunate not to have a penalty there.
Yeah. Well, Story on the far side under pressure from Sewell. Kent Richardson had to be on his toes there because Ruben Reid. Oh, lovely stuff from Ollie Thompson. Drives forward with the ball now to Nanga. The offside flag will go up, and he was offside. The ball was inside to McBride. Easy to say from the commentary position, but he was a good foot off when the ball was played there, Marcus. And there is, red card. We've got a red card for Wilmot. He has been arguing with the fourth official, and I understand his argument. I understand that he'd be greatly aggrieved, but he's done his side an injustice there. I'm not disappointed to see him leave the pitch because he's a fantastic player.
Got two experienced lads coming on here, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to see Booty and Hannon come on. I would guess we might see Ollie Thompson come off for Hannon and maybe Warman, for Booty. Maybe even Stott, I don't know, but we'll see.
Look, he's only got himself to blame, by the way, here.
Yeah. Just let his side down. I understand his grievances, but he must have took it too far with the fourth official, the assistant on the far side. And Hunter. We've seen a couple of them air balls today, haven't we, where they've went to kick it and there's been nothing there, but he's got himself back and helped out with the defensive duties, and now Gateshead can try and...
I really want Gateshead to go and press them now, and just really, we've got this man advantage. Just go and force the initiative and
get a confidence building display, and obviously there's the ball there. Now it comes across to Hunter.
Great ball that.
He's got men on the inside, but he's going with it himself. Hunter. Lovely stuff to pick up the run of McBride. He's got helping Warman, but he's got a throw in.
Magnay getting frustrated, I think, with some of the decision making top end from Gateshead.
Yeah, it just seems to be the harder ball, doesn't it, that's been played. Oh, loads of space now for Stott. Stott appeals for him to shoot, but
I think he could have done, opened up from.
Story though. Denanga, nice little touch to Warman. Warman it just didn't sit up for him, but Stott is there. Good stuff from Stott. Well, free kick given there. There must have been a tackle there. I didn't see. Or a shirt pull. Did you see what it was?
Yeah,
it was a pull.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to see. Lucas Lemery's warming up still, so we said we might not see the youngster come on at some point.
Lovely red sky above us here.
It is, yeah. It's picturesque up there towards the North Sea behind the stand. Granted, it's a few miles away, but it's in that direction.
It's over there somewhere.
It's over there. Free kick taken. Gateshead. Just didn't pick up that second ball, and now Kane lays it off to Dodd. Dodd tries to get Ruben Reid, and he's done well to keep that in. Ruben Reid, I didn't think he was going to get there. Wins a corner for his troubles, and Gateshead are going to still have to stay switched on because they still have some target men there, and Humphreys is coming up as well.
This is the sort of situation where they want to take advantage, from a set piece, because that's where the majority of the chances are going to come now. Just getting balls in the box, trying to make it difficult for Gateshead in that sense.
Well, needs to be a good delivery. And in it comes. It's going to be a dangerous one for the keeper. And then Kieran Thomas got in front of it before the keeper and hit the woodwork. It's come all the way out in a free kick given to Western-super-Mare. And, keeper through a crowd, couldn't get there. And on another day, Kieran Thomas puts that in the back of the net.
To be honest, I think he probably should have anyway.
Well, we're going to see two more of our experienced players coming on in Regan Booty and Luke Hannant. Met Luke Hannant's dad on Boxing Day, I think it was. He said he likes to listen in to us. So shout out to the Hannant family. It is going to be Conor McBride that makes way here. Could we see Hannant playing a little bit higher up or Thompson higher up? Looks like it's going to be Hannant, but we'll see. And it is going to be Warman, who I've been impressed with. Nice seeing his home debut. Got to remember, these players have just come into the new club, new surroundings, moved to a new part of the country, different country, in fact. And
I think you may be just looking at Gateshead wanting a little bit more control in midfield at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's just nice to bed these players in, but Gateshead still have to defend. 61 minutes gone. In comes a free kick from Grubb. Grubb puts it up there towards Thompson's. And he's put it in the back of the net. Offside flag goes up. And, Kieran Thomas said he should have scored before, but that one, the margins got on in his way that time, not the woodwork.
Yeah, he's not had the greatest couple of minutes, has he? Probably should have scored from point-blank range with the header and then scores with the header, but he's offside.
And Western-super-Mare all down to 10 men. Robbie Wilmot got sent off for arguing with the linesman on the far side when the ball was up the other end of the pitch. So whatever he said has rattled the linesman. He's told his referee.
I don't think Western-super-Mare is going to be very happy if they go out here, by the way, because... the manager's just complaining non-stop. And I think now he's got proper reason to.
Yeah. He'll have some grievances. But you've got to give what the deck gives you sometimes, what you dealt with, and adapt to it. And Gateshead are adapting at the moment as Hunter, if he looks up, can play the ball across. There we go. And it is a reshuffle. Thompson is higher up as one the left wing back position, as Booty just couldn't control it. It's played back to Harris. And he clears the ball. Another magnificent kick. And Ruben Reid, they just ran into each other. And he's complaining to his manager and the fourth official. But at the moment, Hassan, he gives it to Thompson. Thompson now, can he pull the trigger? Lays it out now to Hunter. Hunter puts it back in. Here comes it in. Oh! Well, he come flying in on the far side there. And I think, is it Booty that was there? Yeah. And... really should have hit the target.
Really good break, that. Really good.
Nice to see. We're still seeing that development from Thompson there. I know it's against the lower league opposition, and he's still very young, but he's still playing with confidence. That's the second position he's played in this afternoon, and he's driving with the ball. It's lovely to see.
It is. I wouldn't be shocked if Gateshead can get into the goal if Lowry comes on for Thompson, perhaps.
Oh, ball come through, just slowed down at the bounce. I thought Sewell was going to get on to the end of it. But if you are just joining us, Gateshead 2, Western-super-Mare 1, 63 minutes gone, and Western-super-Mare are down to 10 men with Robbie Wilmot seeing red in the second half as Booty lays it off to Constantine. Oh, and that's a push. Surely, referee. Well, he says play on, and Gateshead still in possession. Louis Story. Lovely turn in midfield. Drives forward with the ball. He's got Hunter out on this side. And now Jananga in the centre. Can he pull it back across? Jordan just tried to, but he's got the ball back. It's not all lost.
Good.
Now gets it to Hassani. Booty in the centre. Gateshead just using that extra man to their advantage at the moment. Just seems to be an extra white shirt all over. There's a lovely crossfield ball to Hunter, who peeled off. What can he do this time? Puts a cross in towards the back post. Oh, Tananga couldn't get up, but the ball goes all the way through to Hannon, who keeps it in. Constantine.
Yeah, you feel it's coming. This is exactly what Gateshead need, just after the last couple of weeks, just to enjoy spells of possession on the ball. And
Tananga in space, lovely little flick, and got the Hassani, brings it down with his temple, it looked like. He's still going Hassani. I thought he just slipped. And he needs to be careful, doesn't he, to pull the shirt, and he did, and the referee seen it. Just frustration getting in the way of Hassani there.
Yeah, not massive sure he needed to pull him down there, but did look as if he was going in. Has he scored for Gateshead, Hassani?
I
can't remember one.
I think he might have done it in a pre-season game. I'm trying to rack my brains. And a ball back from Baston to Harris. Nearly went in the back of the net.
It's a good knock, that.
It's a lovely ball up for all of this. And Ruben Reid brings the ball down. Lovely footwork from the big man, holding it off. That's what you want to see a centre forward do. Got involved. He has noticeably slowed down, though, hasn't he?
Great pressure.
Gateshead going to win the ball now. Lovely touch from Ollie Thompson. Booty drives forward. He's got Thompson now to Denanga. Edge of the box. Takes a touch. Cuts inside. Finish it. Into the keeper's chest.
I think Ollie Thompson was a ball, I
think it might have took a slight deflection, or he didn't hit it as clean as he would have liked either.
I think Regan Booty could have slid Ollie Thompson in.
Well, Dale Grubb. Humphreys gets it to Kane. Passing it around, and he slipped there in midfield, and I think he's hurt himself there, but gets it on the attack now. Ollie Thompson, he looks up, he's got Hunter.
Really good,
nice composure from the youngster, and there is a player down injured at the moment, and Louis Story says kick it out.
Cramp, possibly.
I don't. He might have tweaked something, because when he slid there, it was on that leg where he had the weight on. Well, they are going to make a substitution here, and Rex Mannings is coming on, even though it's Red Mannings on our team sheet. But it is going to be for Sewell there. They're not taking any risks as he trots off on the other side. Had a decent game.
Substitution for Western-super-Mare. Leaving the pitch,
Jamie Sewell.
Jamie Sewell, being replaced by number 11, Red Mannings.
He fell for the misprint.
Just call him that anyway.
Yeah. Well, Stott turns, plays the ball out to Constantine.
Regan Booty's made an unbelievable run there.
The space is just opening up somewhat at the moment, but they don't want to commit too many men forward. Hassani, Denanga holds the ball up well. That's the Denanga.
Much better.
You need to be seeing, and the ball just didn't make its way through. Lovely. Oh, Ruben Reid, he's a Rolls Royce.
That's not great.
Good tackle, but the ball's been kept in, and now Rex Mannins has the ball, left-hand side. Little step over, he's up against Story.
Very
Story
good, Louis.
stands up against it there. But, what he's lacking for in speed, Ruben Reid, he's a Rolls Royce for that first touch there. Absolutely magnificent to see.
Just been very good, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think we need to give Marcus Denanga some credit.
Yeah, he's got himself into the game, and Ruben Reid finds space, gets a shot away, but looks a very tired centre forward there at the moment.
Now, if you go.
Now Constantine can bring the ball forward. He's got Hannon too.
He's asking for movement.
Yeah, he stayed on his feet there, on his toes. Sorry, didn't move. But at the moment, Gateshead still in possession.
Give it.
69 minutes gone. Gateshead 2, Western-super-Mare 1. Nearly said 0. Doing him an injustice there. Well,
I love how assured Regan Booty is on the ball there. He's in a little bit of a trap there. He's got players closing him down, but
Hunter, lovely vision to bring Hassani into play there.
Yeah, that's very good.
Oh, nice touch from Stott. He's got himself out of trouble there. Harrison Bond growing with confidence as well. Not that his head's dropped at all in any point in this game, but he's on his toes. He's on the edge of the box, like Archie Mayer before him and every other Gateshead goalkeeper that's played in this tactical formation.
Hand, let him run.
Well,
that's better.
Ball out to Hunter, right hand side. Kent Richardson's got time here. Still got time. He's holding the ball up, lays it off. There's Regan Booty out to Hannon, left hand side of the box, cuts in with it. Still going, lays it off to Ollie Thompson. Oh, Humphreys just gets a toe to poke it away.
He should never be getting that ball.
No, as well. Mannins has got past Constantine. The ball is it's going to fall to Gateshead now.
That's really poor from Constantine.
Yeah, he just got caught, didn't he? Ollie Thompson, right hand side of the box. Can he carve something out here? Takes the ball down to the dead ball line. He's still going. He's kept it in. Oh.
I think sometimes that ball's just got to come in a little bit quicker.
Lovely stuff from Kenton Richardson. Ball nodded out.
I think
Gateshead.
he's got a great game today, Kenton Richardson, by the way.
Mentioned in the first half, it was a captain's performance after 20 minutes, really. He's relishing having that captain's armband on today, dare I say. And the ball goes out to Regan Booty. He's got the overlap if he wants it, just still in control of the ball. Didn't see Hunter there. He's peeled away. He's got loads of space. Now he's been seen. Luke Hannon goes for one of his audacious ones. Well, Mickey Barris makes a good point to go. Tell you what, lads, Louis Story has been outstanding in the shoe-in to be January Player of the Month. Well, when he plays like this, you can't argue with that.
I can't imagine Kenton will be too far behind him.
Gateshead win the header in midfield through Stott. Denanga gets the ball now. Humphreys never give up this game, but now Denanga has the ball right hand side, driving down towards the penalty area. He needs support. Baston just blasted into the back of Marcus Denanga, and we've got a free kick about 5 yards from the touchline, right hand side, and probably level with the penalty spot.
Yeah, you'd imagine Regan Booty will swing this in towards a keeper. Switched off.
So took it quick now. Denanga goes for a shot.
Marcus.
He's been very good. Well, he's been swiped from behind. Referee says no and play on. He's up on his feet. He's not protesting too much. But Gateshead win the ball back.
Right, go and drive.
Hunter takes it into the centre. Fine.
Overlap Louis Story.
Can he get the shot of Constantine? He just couldn't get it to dip. He had space. Story. But yeah, as you say, Louis Story puts his arms out there to see I was here. It's 72 minutes gone, and
the problem is, Dave, the longer you've got this 1-goal lead, the longer they'll think we can nick something here and take the penalty.
That's what I was just about to say. You just feel that the 1-goal cushion isn't enough.
And
especially if they get the ball in and around the box. You know what Ruben Reid can do.
If Gateshead can get a third, it probably ends the game.
Well, ball out of play on the far side. Rex Mannins couldn't keep it in.
That's a bit of a waste opportunity there in two fronts, really. I mean, Denanga's got to find someone.
Yeah, I understand his confidence is brimming. He's got a goal this afternoon, but it was the tightest of angles to try and beat the keeper at his near post.
I think Constantine, I mean, Louis Story's made an unbelievable run.
At the moment, the ball with Hunter. Very well done from Hunter. Gets the ball back from Hassani. Ollie Thompson's inside. He holds it up. Cuts inside now. Gives it. Here we go. Stott.
Lovely.
Now Booty. Denanga at the edge of the area. He couldn't hold it up and been dispossessed. We just well to win it back. And Gateshead. Ollie Thompson can get shut off. Towards the keeper.
Another run out wide.
I know.
Again, understand why he's shooting, because he sent a goal edge of the box. But I just think there's better options. Gateshead's decision making just got to improve in the final third.
Yeah.
Lucas Lowry coming on.
Stott and Regan Booty selfless to a cause there as Ollie Thompson just gives away a free kick.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is for Ollie Thompson, Lowry coming on.
Yeah. So I'd like to see Ollie Thompson stay on because he's looking dangerous as Ruben Reid brings down and slips. Unfortunate for the big man there, but Kent Richardson can come away with the ball. Well, ball across to Story.
Good.
Yeah, Gateshead just feels like some of these players have been playing this all season. The way it looks at the moment, they're very comfortable in the formation, the style of play.
It's a movement.
Denanga.
Good.
Nicely done. Kent Richardson finds Hunter, who's really doing well in this second half.
That's a good ball.
Nice ball to Constantine.
Give it a hand.
Booty, Hannant on the left-hand side, who has the ball now. Plays it off. Thomas gets the ball back and gives it to Constantine. Ollie Thompson has the ball now. Ball over the top to Denanga. He's onside, brings it down. Well, the flag goes up just as I say that. No complaints from him. And, we are going to see Lucas Lowry coming on. Who is it for? 37? Do we have a 37?
Jordan Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong number. Jordan Hunter makes way. And what a good game he's had as well. Being involved in everything, and he's found a lot of space as well today.
So Lowry going left wing back, Hannant to right wing back.
Substitution for Gateshead. Leaving the pitch, number 15, Jordan Hunter. Being replaced by number 37.
The ball bounces all the way through to Harrison Bond in the Gateshead goal.
It's had a great game, Louis Story, hasn't he? At centre back.
Yeah.
Obviously the goal, but it's not just that.
Hannant just calmly gives it back to Richardson. Richardson to Bond on the edge of his area. Story out to Constantine. If he looks up, Lucas Lowry is just on the. He's on his toes. He's on his toes. The ball comes back to Constantine. Constantine calmly gives it back to Booty.
There's a switch on.
Yeah, there it is. Well, Hannant was screaming for it. There's a lot of space here. Now the ball comes to Hannant. He's going to bring it down. He does. Up against Baston. Baston cuts inside. Booty. Lovely stuff. Now Lucas Lowry gets his first touch. Left-hand side of the pitch. And Magny was demanding people get forward of the ball as Hannon finds himself back on the left-hand side of the pitch. But Booty's over there keeping it in. And Gateshead still in possession. We've still got the best part of 13 minutes to go here. It's Gateshead 2, Western-super-Mare 1. And Denanga holds the ball up, lays it back to Story. Lovely. Now Booty. Booty puts the ball into the middle. And the deceiving angle for us, I just thought it was going to loop into the back of the net there for a second. But it's they're playing with confidence at the moment, but they need to stay focused because a quick break can undo all of this hard work.
It can. And again, 15 minutes left, but they're staying in the game. And the longer they stay in the game, the more nerves will get in. So Gateshead senior players are probably going to have to guide the youngsters through this one. Good.
Ball headed back there to Harrison Bond.
Lirak's done well today, Lirak Hassani, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Just
he's done it all, hasn't he? Both defensively and going forward. There's a ball now. Oh, Sonny tries to nod it on.
I don't think that's going.
It
Take
has
that.
now. Yeah.
Box them in.
Well, yeah. See, just as you say that about Hassani, selfless to a cause there. He's trying to nod it on to another player, wasn't he? But Gateshead pick up the loose ball. Thompson needs to watch out for the man coming in behind. But look at that. There's the littlest man on the pitch. Wins the ball back out, muscling.
Lovely.
And a lovely little roll back. Ball's in the centre with Booty. Booty looks up, finds Constantine. Lowry's on the left-hand side. Who gets the ball now?
Take him on.
Takes the ball forward, driving with it. Oh, lovely pick. Oh, he tried to pick out Hassani. Hassani just got beaten to the ball. And now this is where Gateshead have to stay. Oh, lovely stuff.
Very good.
Stott wins the ball, keeps it in. Oh, now Gateshead. Can they turn it into a... Oh, lovely stuff. The ball in the centre.
Why did you jump out of it?
Well, the ball goes out for a throw in there. Hannon was on the edge of the area. It looked like he was going to jump over the ball, but Ollie Thompson was busting the gut to get in the centre.
You just want that third, don't you?
Certainly do. Well, Story can carry it forward, puts it out to Constantine. Lowry. Booty gets it to Constantine. Lowry has it now. They're just trying to up the work rate at the moment, Western-super-Mare. But Gateshead using the ball to great effect.
Good ball. Go on the overlap.
Ollie Thompson. Oh, just dispossessed by Grubb. Grubb dances past the player. Ollie Thompson has to jump over Regan Booty there.
Oh, what a touch.
Oh, and now they're on the attack. Western-super-Mare driving the edge of the box. Oh, he pulls it back. And thankfully he did for a Gateshead perspective. Oh, and that's a nasty one from Humphreys. And surely that was a card. Well, I've been impressed with Humphreys today, but that one was a little bit late.
Yeah, very late. Very late. I can't believe it's not a booking. It's
we spoke about sometimes making the wrong decision going forward. Western-super-Mare are guilty of that there.
That's the chance.
Yeah.
I think, they may well got one more, but I think that was the main chance. Talk about decision making.
Well, they're starting to try and push forward now, and that's what they've got to force a mistake from Gateshead at the back. And now Mannings gets a shot off. It goes into the wall. Baston picks it up on the edge of the area, and Gateshead have to win this ball back. Ollie Thompson comes back to help. And now Hannon can drive with this ball. If he looks up, there's the ball through and driving forward. Oh, Lucas Lowry just couldn't get to it. Humphreys just in front of him. Intelligent ball from Hannon there. Just unfortunately, Gateshead player couldn't get on the end of it.
Another sub going on, I think.
Yeah, it does look like we're going to see Bailey Kempster coming on. And,
yeah, Gateshead got to be careful here. There's a little bit of sloppiness creeped in there.
Well, they say that they're giving it a go, Western-super-Mare. They're trying to close down,
lose, is it?
And you can't gift them it. As Hannant calmly plays back to Richardson and turn to Bond.
It's almost as if they've been conserving their energy until this last 10,
it's getting that burst, isn't it? And, the ball goes out to play on the far side. Gateshead throw just inside the Western-super-Mare half. 9 minutes remain of normal time, and we are going to see Baston come off, and he is going to be replaced by Bailey Kempster. And I'm guessing this will probably be a formation change. They'll want to... Oh, it looks like he's going like for like, actually, at the moment. I thought they might have wanted to commit a few more people forward.
Substitution for Western-super-Mare. Leaving the pitch, number 3, Jordan Baston. Being replaced by number 14, Bailey
Gateshead now can bring the ball forward. Lucas Lowry, left-hand side. He's got space. Can he get a delivery and pick out a teammate? In it comes. Oh, it's going to fall now. Oh, Hannon couldn't get it to finish. It's been scraped away off the line. Oh, scrappy is the word. But Gateshead keep picking up that second ball. Booty. Hannon is calling for it, but gets the ball now for a deflected shot. Hassani.
Good ball.
Constantine. As Kate said, still just probing around the final third.
Right, come give an option.
Hannant cuts inside, drives. Ollie Thompson gets the ball. Oh, he lays it back to... Oh, it was a lovely idea. And, well, there was a late tackle that's been caught on Humphreys. He's rolling around in agony here. Hannant is checking on him.
But
he's still rolling.
You can't boot Luke Hannon if that one's not yellow.
Yeah, well, he is rolling around at the moment in sheer agony, pointing to the edge of his ankle.
It's not great, but it's exactly the same as that challenge there.
Yeah, well, it's been a full-blooded affair on the tackle front.
I quite like that he hasn't booked him, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, 7 minutes remain. Oh, no, picked it up in midfield, but they've been disrupted and Gateshead intercept. Booty calmly just plays it across to Hannant here. Kenton Richardson plays it across to Story. Ball out.
Good.
To Constantine on the far side. Ball goes out of play, though, on the halfway line. At the moment, they're in possession. Western-super-Mare, right-hand side of the pitch. And just having a little look around, see if we can get any scores that are interesting around at the moment. And now, Grubb gets past his man, drives forward, but Hassani does well to get back, and the ball forward Stories there just to calmly put it forward, but maybe a little bit too calmly. And Gateshead struggling to pick up the second ball at this moment in time. Nice bit of play.
I'm not
Fortunate.
sure that was meant, by the way.
Yeah, come off the inside of the knee there to keep Western-super-Mare, but that's a poor ball, and Denanga intercepts. And now Denanga, if he looks up, he needs to pass it out. He does. Lowry drives forward, and Humphreys gets there with another crucial interception.
It was a great last-ditch challenge.
Ball played forward down the line there, and Rex Manning. Well, no, the ball was won. The ball was won. He's going to pull it back. Yellow card for Louis Story. Well, the linesman put it out as a goal kick. So, interesting decision. But these are the things that Gateshead are going to have to stay very switched on for. Free kick near the edge of the area. Western-super-Mare fans at that end of the Tyne and Weir stand, overlooking the penalty area there. They await this delivery as in it comes. Gateshead haven't cleared it yet. Comes out and it's going to be collected on the left-hand side of the box by Western-super-Mare. Ruben Reid, poor ball. Gateshead can get on the attack now.
Lucas.
And Lucas Lowry drives forward. It's 2-on-1 at the moment. Him and Denanga. He's still going. Now the ball wasn't the greatest. Oh, he kind of telegraphed the pass, didn't he? And at the moment, Gateshead win it back.
Need to turn back there, you know. Get why he's done it.
But you know, for the amount of youngsters Gateshead have put out today, there's some very promising signs regardless of what the result will be today. At the moment, it's looking promising, but we're seeing some interesting
I think he could have won
at the moment. Yeah, we're seeing some great play, but Gateshead bring it forward through Booty. Oh, he picked out Hannon in too much space. Now the delivery has to come in. Oh, Humphreys is there. He didn't clear it enough. Denanga, was he pushed? Yeah, it was a dive. He's going to get. He should. Yeah. You wouldn't argue if that was a. What are the stewards doing? What's wrong with? There's a lot of kids chanting penalty.
I think that's how it works.
Love the enthusiasm. Keep it going, boys. Ball up towards Ruben Reid, who will bring it down. Kempster plays it back to Grubb. Grubb under pressure from Ollie Thompson. Thompson, great pressure.
Love that. Love it.
All the way back to Harris in the Super-Mare goal. Oh, lovely stuff from Ollie Thompson.
Ollie. No foul, no foul.
And
Don't foul.
great stuff. Holding up the defender.
Brilliant.
And there, Lucas Lowry is going to be the man to nod it forward to Nang. I'm going to put my neck on the line. I would have given man of the match to Ollie Thompson at the moment. I think he's been absolutely fantastic for his size. He's battled, he's held up, and a lot of times he's intercepted the ball on defensive duties, and he's out-muscled some of the players around him. And I've enjoyed watching him this afternoon.
Really good build-up.
Hassani's got hand on the right-hand side. Needs a delivery. There's players in and around the box. In it comes. It's too deep, really deep, and it's going to be kept in just on the far side.
Don't get
Rex
tight, man.
Madden.
Don't get tight.
Oh, now Humphreys drives forward. They try and break. They haven't got that many men forward, but it comes up towards Ruben Reid. Oh, and Kent Richardson.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Got out of jail there.
Pick it up.
Oh, well, there we go. Gateshead wanting to get the ball moving forward again.
Sanderson, man of the match for Gateshead this afternoon, goes to number 39, Ollie Thompson.
Well, must have been reading my mind. But Ollie Thompson, man of the match today, deserved greatly. But Lowry, can he get it across? Oh, he goes for his shots.
Yeah, it's poor.
Carl Magny.
Poor decision making again.
Arms aloft at the decision making.
Brilliant talent.
Lovely stuff there. Gateshead carry the ball forward, and now lovely movement from Lowry. Constantine's in the middle with Denanga. Oh, it's going to fall now to Hassan. He gets it to Hannant.
How good's Hassani been? He really has.
He's been here, there, and everywhere. I said that there's a number of players that could have been up there for man of the match today. You put in the circumstances and things, and it's been a joy to watch.
Decision making again. It's got.
But Rex Mann on the far side. They've got to not let him open up, because we've seen he can run at speed with the ball. Plays it back down the line now, all the way back to Kieran Thomas. We're into the last 12 seconds of the first half here. And the ball is out here with Kempster. Left-hand side, he's got the overlap. Is he going to use it? He has. And now the ball will come in. Oh, it goes behind for a corner. And this is when Gateshead do not want to be letting the likes of Pope get up the left-hand side.
Attendance this afternoon, 566, including 39 away supporters. Thank you to each and every one of you.
Well, great attendance from the away end, but the home attendance, disappointing, Mark.
It's always a hard sell at this stage of the trophy, Dave.
Yeah, well, 4 minutes added on here. As
we are playing a minimum of an additional 4 minutes.
You want to see the ball come in from Grubb. It's going to be a tight one, and it's in the back of the net. Humphreys puts it in. It was a lovely delivery, and the keeper couldn't get through the crowd to get it clear. And Western-super-Mare celebrate like they've won it at the moment. There's still a game to be played. Mr. Humphreys, get back on the pitch. Well, the manager's telling him to get back on the pitch as well. I understand if it was a last-minute winner, but it's an equalizer, Mr. Humphreys.
Yeah, great header, literally unchallenged. Goalkeeper's got blocked in. Tell you what, Gateshead up against it now, because we talk about momentum. They'll take it into a shootout.
Goal scorer for Western-super-Mare FC, number 5, Lloyd Humphreys.
Well, Gateshead find themselves level. We have the best part of 3 minutes added on here. There would have been a stoppage here for the goal. And now, what a Gateshead have an answer as the ball comes across to Hannant, Hassani, Stott, Booty, all in the centre of the pitch at the moment.
Come on now.
So much room Luke Hannon has now. He has the ball. Needs to be a good delivery. And it comes. Oh, it goes right through and it's a corner to Gateshead.
Someone's got to commit there. It's an unbelievable cross.
It was a lovely one. It was at hip height. The ball come flying through. Nobody there to challenge.
Luke Hannon can't do any more than that. It's such a good ball in.
Well, we have the delivery on the far side. In it comes now. It's going to be another tight one. Headed clear. We need someone to win the second ball. They have the nodded over, but it's going to be cleared. Headed back into the mixer. But there's going to be a yellow shirt to clear this. And up in the air it goes. And Gateshead need to win the second ball. They do.
On the overlap.
Ball into the centre. Story gets the header up in the air. And he's getting... Oh. Well, Western-super-Mare player goes down. We do believe it's straight to penalties. Guess we will find out momentarily. We've got 1 minute added on, but I think it will be about another 2 if the referee has stopped for the celebrations. Free kick taken. Hannon wins the header unchallenged, but there's going to be no one to challenge it on the other end. Stott nods it back up to the halfway line. Their referee, the manager's screaming for something. I didn't see anything. Nodded on by Dinanga. Ruben Reid comes to get that one, and he comes away with the ball. Kent Richardson wins it out for a throw-in. And while you mentioned about momentum, it does look like it's Western-super-Mare. They've got their tails up somewhat.
It does, yeah. Another sub coming on, Alex Fletcher.
Yeah, Alex Fletcher, of course, made the headlines for probably the reasons he probably didn't want to, for a horrific head injury, playing for Bath last year. But lovely to see him on the pitch. As Gateshead win the header. Ball in the centre. Constantino's show on the far side. Needs to get the ball moving forward as he does. Lucas turns Lowry. He's going to keep it in. Is he? He is. He's still got... Oh, no, the ball
Substitution for Western-super-Mare.
must have trickled over.
Leaving the pitch, number 4, Jacob Kane, being replaced by number 12.
He is
Alex
absolutely
Fletcher.
rapid as Lucas Lowry. But we're into the 5th minute here, nearly towards the 6th minute of stoppage time. And it does look as if we're going to be going to the dreaded penalty shootouts. Not in any hurry here, Western-super-Mare, to take this throw in on the far side.
I think that's it, you know.
There is the throw, and there is the full-time whistle. It ends level after 90 minutes. We go to penalties, Mark. Disappointing. But we always said that that one goal cushion wasn't enough.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Poor decision making from Gateshead in the final third has cost them. Better passing, slicker passing, better finishing, coolness under pressure. Just wasn't really on display at times. And now you're looking and thinking you're probably looking at the majority of at least one of the young lads is going to have to take a penalty, and it's a lot of pressure. But fair play to Western-super-Mare because they stay in the game and they've given themselves a chance of pulling off a shock here, even more so with 10 men.
Well, we've seen some penalty heroics here last season in the FA Trophy. Will we see it again from Gateshead? Harrison Bond this time will be the man in between the sticks as he gets a fist bump from his manager, Rob Elliott. And the goalkeeping coach and Eddie Beach having words, confidence with Harrison Bond. Well, we await these penalties to be taken. We don't know which end they're going to be taken at. Doesn't really make a difference here at Gateshead International Stadium. There isn't any fans behind the goals. And, well, we await what's going to happen. Well, the nervous tension Rob Elliott's having a conversation with the referee there. I don't think he's happy with a few things that's happened this afternoon. But he's with his player assistant in Rob Elliott. So not much can be changed now, Rob. Decisions have been made. But obviously want to have a word about some decisions. But the drama isn't over. FA Trophy. We go to penalties here at Gateshead International Stadium.
Not great for those of us with deadlines, Dave.
It isn't. Well, the referee calling the two captains over, Kent Richardson and Dale Grubb.
Just to say that within this penalty shootout, I will not be announcing the individual goal scorers, lest it spoils the whole atmosphere.
Well, we have the coin toss there. We'll see exactly what's going to happen. We've had the coin toss for the which end, and now for who's going to be taking them first. It looks like we're going to be to our left-hand side here, the River Tyne end. That is where the penalties will be taken. Both Max Harris and Harrison Bond having a chat and a little hand on the shoulder there as they both go down towards the goal mouth. They will both be trying to protect. It will be Western-super-Mare to take the first penalty. Looks like it is going to be the captain, Grubb. Wow. Goal fest at Grimsby versus Notts County.
Looks like it's Grubb to step first.
Grubb versus Bond. And Harrison Bond. This is where you make a name for yourself. Grubb places the ball down. Referee. He's just making a note of who's taking the penalty. And the penalties are about to get underway here. Grubb starts his run up again, takes a few steps back. Up he steps, and he hits the woodwork.
Try to be too precise, I think.
Harrison Bond did go the opposite way, but
Regan Booty up first.
you take what you can get in a penalty shootout. And Regan Booty steps forward to be the man to take the first penalty for. I've just pulled my headphone socket out. I couldn't hear myself. First penalty
you sounded
for
much better for
Gateshead. I had all the panic there. Booty takes his step back. Max Harris jumping up and down on the line. Forward he steps and into the back of the net.
That's an unbelievable penalty, by the way.
Lovely stuff. The keeper went the right way, but there was no getting to it. And Gateshead have one goal in this penalty shootout as the man who took it to penalties, Lloyd Humphreys, steps forward now. Arguably one of their, you would say, the Western-super-Mare man of the match.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that, apart from maybe Ruben Reid up top.
Well, the defender takes a very straight run up here. He's going to go straight down the middle, I think. Kicks it now, straight down the middle.
Great penalty.
And it's 1-1 at the moment. Luke Hannant, the man to take the second penalty for Gateshead. Oh, Humphreys with a little bit of mind games there, trying to get in front of Hannant. Probably some words muttered underneath his breath as well, I would imagine. But Luke Hannant places the ball down. Takes a deep breath, steps forward now, buries it into the top corner.
2 great penalties from Gateshead so far.
Well, it was a collective deep breath there when he took his deep breath, wasn't there, in the stands?
There was a little bit.
Well, Ruben Reid steps forward now.
I love how composed Hannant was there, though. Just everything in control.
2-1 going into the third round of penalties here.
Gotta say, neither goalkeepers really got close to one yet.
No, they haven't.
Sure, run up.
Ruben Reid. Oh, straight down the centre.
I don't think he meant that.
Yeah, I think he scuffed it. Has he hurt himself? He has.
Nah, I think
no, it's just being pedantic. Yeah, well, Kent Richardson, Gateshead's captain this afternoon. The man to take Gateshead's third penalty. Does a Johnny Wilkinson step to the side? Goes forward. And it's in the back of the net.
Another unbelievable penalty.
Well, 3-2 to Gateshead. We're into the fourth round of the penalty shootout now. It is the substitute Alex Fletcher, is it, I believe? It is, yes. Alex Fletcher plays the ball down, very central run up as well. Takes a few skips to the side, comes forward. Oh, and he puts it over!
Gateshead winning for score.
The chink to the side, and Marcus Denanga is the next man up. And if he scores this, Gateshead progress. The bear has already roared this afternoon. The claws came out. Can they come out and send Gateshead through to the next round? Denanga stands composed. The referee blows his whistle. Steps up. Oh, and it's saved! It's saved! Didn't hit it that hard. Max Harris to his left-hand side.
Has to score here, doesn't he?
Yeah. Pressure all on Rex Mannings.
Don't make yourself a hero, Harrison Bond.
Well, penalties never fail to bring the drama. And we're certainly having it here this afternoon at Gateshead International Stadium. It's going to be a left footer. Steps up. So just sneaks it in. And now Louis Story, the last time he stepped forward, he took Gateshead to Wembley. Players assistant manager.
He scored the winner in the quarterfinal as well against Farsley.
I think he did, yes. Well, a calm head, steps forward. Gateshead, it's 4-4, but Gateshead have one penalty left, and Louis Story's the man to take it. Steps back, right to the edge of the area. He runs up, buries it!
Oof. What a penalty.
He writes the story once again, and Gateshead progress into the next round of the FA Trophy. They did it the hard way. Give Gateshead fans a little bit of a hiccup at the end, but it was a magnificent performance. It's just that the late goal gave us the drama of penalties.
Louis just never looks bothered when he steps up to take a penalty. He did exactly the same penalty in the semi-final. So it's been a scare, let's be honest. It's been a bit of a scare, but they've come through. And that's all that matters into Monday's draw.
I'll say a character-building performance for the young men that have come into the team here today. Big thank you to Mark Carruthers for joining us. A big thank you to all of you that joined us here for the penalty shootout as well and the game. We wish Western-super-Mare all the best of luck for the rest of the season. They're not a bad footballing side, let it be said. And obviously going down to 10 men did not help their cause. But as I say, got some great players there in Lloyd Humphreys and Ruben Reid, of course, and a host of other names. But Gateshead, they're the names that are going to be on the lips of Gateshead fans tonight, and for all the right reasons as well. They have got themselves out of a hole, as it were, but there's some young players in there. We've got Marcus Denanga back scoring goals. We had Ollie Thompson giving a fantastic man of the match performance, and we had the penalty heroics of Louis Story. Big thank you to everyone. Join us on the Heat Army podcast tomorrow at 8 p.m. Sunday night. We'll be talking about this and, of course, all the January transfers as well as that's happened. But Gateshead leave the pitch to a stand ovation from the Tyne Weir stand, and Gateshead are in the hat on Monday. So keep your eye out for that. I believe it'll be drawn live on TalkSport, probably about 3 o'clock on Monday afternoon. And we'll be talking about it on the Heat Army podcast. See you later. Bye.